What's going on? What's going on? I see some people here. Good morning, good afternoon, or wherever you are. First of all, let me do a audio check, like the normal people do, I guess. You guys hear me? Everything good? Should I put some background music on? Should I put some of that StreamYard background music up? Oh man, hang on. Let me do this first. Audio, video, good. Thanks, Rico. All right, so let's see who we got here. Let's see who we got here in the chat. We got Sam. Of course, Sam is like above and beyond moderator. Dezimis P. Jimmy P. I completely said that wrong, dude. I'm sorry. Mexicali, what's up? What's going on? How's it going over there in that dry? It's like, yeah, but it's a dry heat area. Coro, what's going on, Coro? Glad to see you here. Fathom, what's going on, Alex? Skull, it's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in such a long time. And of course, again, Rico, how's it going? Scrolling down. And let me go ahead and put this up here for in case anybody wants to, let's see, copy, switch over to YouTube for 1 second. You'd think I would have this ready to go, but I don't. So there we go. All right, so I got that up. I think, is it up there? Do you guys see it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty fun stream last night over at Vibes. I joined like maybe the second half of it, you know. So and just an update. I know I mentioned this last night if you guys were watching. Shady Grady, what's going on? Good to see you here. Again, and I'm going to bring this up every single time until it's completely done. The song, no change in status with that. You know, it's just the lyrics are. I actually added more. I added more lyrics to that. These are the old ones. I got to print out the new ones. There's a reason why. Let's just say. I don't want to spoil it. Never mind. I don't want to spoil it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let's just say there's a lot of people in the Fish fam. Okay, that's the only thing I could say about anything right now as far as anyway. New subject. Boots cats, what's going on? Good to see you here. I was actually, today after the stream, I'm gonna see if I can get. I need to get Maritza to practice that song. I need her to lay down the drum track for it. Probably do a few runs with it, and then while I play, sing. One of these days, I'm actually gonna. Once I have that room set up, I'm gonna see if I will actually, since I know how to adjust the microphone now. I do a live stream in the other room, just whether we're really seriously practicing or just whatever, I think it'd be pretty cool for you guys to actually see us in action doing that. It's been a little while since we've been in there and doing that. I've been kind of been in here in this messy room that I got to straighten up. Yeah, so that's what that is. And there we go. So enough about me. How are you guys doing? Fish Fam Link, what's going on? Fish Fam Link, I have a question for you. Why does everybody ask you who farted? I must have not got that memo that you know who farted. Should I be asking you who farted? Should somebody be typing that right now? Fish Fam Link, who farted? I don't know. Tommy, what's up, man? Tommy, have you gotten done your project, your room, is that all finished? You're still working on that? Let's see the shirt. Oh yeah, this is the man. Hang on, This is just the Avengers. It's just like it's like actually no, it's a comic book. I think it's a comic. I don't know, a comic book. It's Infinity Saga. So yeah, it is like it's weird because it shows. There you go. Marvel Studios. I thought that was like the little corner thing on a comic book. I didn't really look at it too much, but yeah, I got this over at a clothing store. Okay, I didn't want to spoil that, but I think I wore this over at the Clash. I don't know. I wore numerous like Marvel and DC stuff, and I didn't intentionally pack my clothes, like my shirts, to wear all like comic stuff, but it just so happened to turn out like that. I don't know. Every day I put something on, I'm like, oh, it's another. But I like it. So I love watching Marvel movies, and I even like DC movies. Like they have their times. Okay. So yeah. Let's see. Let me do this real quick. Where am I going here? Oh, I have a question for and again, I mentioned this last night on Vibes if you were here and you saw me mention this. But first, let me put up some. Let's see, what is that? A background. Let me put up. There we go. I haven't put up a background in a while. I like that one. The one with me and like on the ET bike. That was at a wax museum in New York City. We went. You just hop on the bike and you act like you're, I don't know, with ET or something. And that on the left is King Neptune. That's a statue on the beach. That sun behind him is obviously not real, and neither is that ground. So sorry to spoil that for y'all. What other backgrounds do I have? You can't see that one. That's my salt. It's all blurry. My saltwater tank. And that's the battleship I went to in Norfolk. You can't see them. It's all background. So and there's my 30-gallon from the side view with a canister filter. You can kind of see it. I'm just going to keep it on. I'm going to keep it on that one. There we go. All right, we are now in the double digits for chat. There are people watching. That little eyeball thing, 12. That's awesome. Yeah, back in the day, it was a big deal when one of those movies came out. Now it's like, meh. You're not wrong. Okay, Bootscats, you're not wrong. It was a big deal, and now since they're on another, what is it? Trilogy or something, if that's what if even people are even keeping up with that anymore. It is kind of like another Marvel movie, but I'm still excited to watch them. I like to go watch them, and I'm not going to spoil anything. I don't know if you guys watched the last the Marvels with Captain Marvel, like, and the post-credit scene kind of blew a lot of people away, and we're just kind of like, finally, like it happened. So I don't want to give it away. Oh, well, shoot, what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, the music. I stopped after Infinity War. Yeah, a lot of people did, and here's the thing. Even still, the movies that came out today, whether it's just on Disney Plus under the Marvel section, a lot of them still kind of go back and reflect during things that happened before they killed Thanos. You know what I'm saying? Like the new series, the new season, What If? It's a cartoon, but I love watching those because it's like, what if? What if this happened? What if so and so did this instead, or blah blah blah? And it's a lot of it goes back to that time frame. They keep going back to it a lot of times, so it's still a popular kind of thing to mention, I guess. But yeah, who knows how long they plan on going with all these, right? Right. Let me bring up, turn that way down. You guys can probably hear that better than I can. Is that too loud? Who else came in the chat? Let me see here. No, I missed. Yep, saw you come in. Oh, my mom came in. Hey everyone, sunny in the mid 50s here in Virginia Beach. It is, and it looks a lot. It's a lot better looking today. Yesterday was just rainy and crappy, so now it's so westerns are still my favorite. So westerns, like you like the kind of like the serious westerns, or just in general, like true westerns. Like I don't know if you've ever watched. It's not really a western at all, but Western. I think it was on HBO or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember, but I've seen some of it. But it's like almost a western, but it's like halfway it is and not isn't. So no, I haven't seen a western. Are there? Do they still make true like westerns? What movie comes out that's about in the West back in the like late 1800s or something? Clint Eastwood's new one. What's his new? How old is his newest movie? Still kind of old. I watched Old Young the other day, and it made me laugh. How many things they said. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, old Yeller. That's like watching. That's like when I had to watch Where the Red Fern Grows back in middle school or whatever. First school, just without okay. Yep. 15 years ago. Okay. Yeah, we were really key. Like the one with Clint Eastwood where he's like sitting in front of his house with super old and he's like, get off my lawn, or something along those lines. But a lot more into that, not just that. I really, really want to like today after the like my next update. I don't want to say I'm still working on lyrics. I want to be actually, yeah. Once I get her to lay the drum track down, I don't need anymore. I could just do the rest myself. I could add the bass, vocals, and whatnot. Taylor Sheridan. What movie did Taylor Sheridan make? I haven't really been keeping up with ever since I saw the last Marvel. I haven't really kept up with like what's really in the theater anymore. Like what they call me Trinity. Okay, wait. It's a parody of spaghetti western, but it's still food western too. Okay, it's a parody of spaghetti western. Are spaghetti westerns ever a parody of westerns? Ever? Or spaghetti westerns like their own thing where they don't like make fun of any other movie or reference it? There we go. I feel like I should be like up close like this to the microphone. No, sorry, too much. Probably too muffled and deep since that's how my voice is in real life. So are you a fistful of dollars? Yep. You mentioned, I mean, I know it's food, but you mentioned I had a fistful of dollars. I'd be that type of guy. If you're having a good time, don't forget to hit that like button, man. You heard the fish family. Well, let me throw this up there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask something I've never asked before. Hey mods, can you throw up the link real quick, please? Let's see if that works. I've never said that before. Go start somewhere. Oh hell yeah! I'll have to check some out, Rico. I actually have to check out the like this Western. I haven't watched the Western in a long time. Let's see if my link goes up. Well, you know, it was worth a shot. Hang on, guys. Let me do something. I'm gonna put up my link again. It goes so far. Oh wait, is that it? There it is. What is that? Fish Fam link includes. Okay, includes Instagram, Facebook, Fish Core, Patreon. Okay, so you're just advertising like what the Fish Fam link the website that it has on it. Okay. Westerns are like comfort food for me. When I'm having a flare up or I'm sick, I always binge some. That's cool. Even like serious westerns too. You're on my TV and I wasn't near my phone. I didn't hear exactly what you said. You said Fish Fam link, and then you said throw the link so I don't know. That's all right, man. All of them. All right, I gotcha. I gotcha. Good excuse. Oh man, my biters are staring at me. I've never had one of those, Jimmy. A bite. Now I'm seeing the spelling, and now I see why people say biker or bisher. So if I'm looking at that spelling right there, Bichirs, I think I'm gonna call it a biker. You know why? Because my name, Michael, is Michael, not Michael. So I'm gonna call him biker because the ch is if the ch I think is no, that's wrong. I can't say that. I'm gonna go with that because it kind of the ch is like my name, so a biker. And does anyone know how to correctly say it? You call them bikers? Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, who is your go-to your actor of choice for when it comes to westerns? Who is that? My Delisi. Wait, how am I saying that? Delisi, is that right? Is named Harley. Jimmy, did I say that right? Hi, Uncle. Hey, at least he stopped at Uncle, okay? At least he didn't say anything go any higher than that. Clint, Jimmy Stewart. Too hard to choose. Okay. Now, how old? Okay, so Rico, how old of a Western? Is there like a limit to how old you'll watch like a movie? Like, because you get to the really old Westerns back in like, what's the oldest Western that you've seen? Like the year it was made that off the top of your head. By sure. So that's how it's pronounced. By sure. If it is, it is. But I never said I was right because I say beta. No, I say beta. Sorry, do I say beta? Because I said it first. Holy crap! Never mind. Yeah. So how old of a Western what's the oldest Western you've seen? Linda Worth, thanks for coming in. How are you? I'll watch them from the 20s up with new ones like the old serials, and John Wayne are fun. Hopalong Cassidy. Okay. That's cool. I know they probably made Westerns. What? You said back from the 20s up. Oh, okay. Can you just think about this? You can watch movies that are 100 years old. I mean, they're like they're still like the black and white. Well, for sure, black and white. Stirpia or whatever you want to call it, with no words, and it's like it has that piano type of music, and then it goes from the picture and goes to words, and everybody's kind of moving kind of fast. It might be one of those, but you could still watch TV or watch something on your television from 100 years ago. Isn't that crazy? I mean, next thing you know, internet's going to have been around for 100 years. I mean, pretty much none of us will be here for that. I don't think any one of us will be here when we say the internet's been around for 100 years. It was my great-grandpa's. I love watching it with him. It was my great-grandpa's favorite movie. I loved watching it with him. Wow. You got to watch movies with your great-grandparent. That's awesome. I think I have a photograph. Actually, my mom's got it. She has somewhere. I got it. I don't know. A photograph of my great-great-grandfather, her great-grandfather, her dad's dad, and it's an old Civil War picture of he was the Civil War for the North, and you can definitely see him in the picture. It's like his head, like a picture, just his head and stuff. Like he posed for like your high school picture, but it's like Civil War picture, and he's wearing the North uniform, and his name was Abner. That's definitely an old name right there. It's Abner. That's crazy. Oh, it's not a thing. What? There's an actual proper documentation, pronunciation. If anyone has ever asked me to pass the potatoes, look at them like they were dumb. Alex, you seem like you have something to say out loud on your microphone. So if you want, just feel free to come on up, That's why I put the link up there. Abner is what I will name my Bisher. Really? You'll name him that? That's cool. You're gonna name him after my great-great-grandfather? That's awesome. That is actually Abner. That kind of is like a good fish name. Like name fish. like old like turn of the century type of names or something. Like, what are some other old names from back then? Like a cute little one that runs around and causes mischief. Oh, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Skull. Okay, I'm going back. You said I listened to CBS Mystery Theater. Great for driving. Yeah. I mean, I think what I like, I'll either listen to just the radio or I turn on. I got some podcasts I might listen to when I'm driving. I got three podcasts that I will kind of go between and listen to. They're really like science nerdy type of stuff. So it's me. I listen to Star Talk. Sometimes I listen to one called Daniel and Jorge Explain the Universe. I listen to the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast sometimes if they have anything good on there. So, Terry, what's going on, man? How you doing? How are you doing? How's everybody doing this morning? Hope you all are doing well. I really want to play guitar right now, but I don't really have anything to play, so. Oh, you mentioned the allergy. I was gonna mention before I came on here that, like, if I have to sneeze or something, because I literally feel like there's something like in my like here in my sinuses, just, and like when I go, I can feel it, and it's like makes me want to sneeze. Whew. We're on a break. You're on a break? It's Fathom the Ross of the fish. Oh my god. We were on a break. Oh, okay. You randomly look at chat and you're like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Are you talking to me or you're just talking to each other? And I'm completely not in this whole loop or anything. So it's all good. Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Sam. Sam put the link up in case you guys have to express your opinion about something. I just noticed up here I got two logos overlapping. Let me fix that. I can't be having that. What's wrong with me? There we go. It's the other logo. She hates that one with our faces like facing away from each other. I think I like that one better actually, but she don't like it. Who said where's Maritza? Maritza's in the house. Like literally she's in the house. She's on the phone talking to somebody right at the moment. I'm sorry you're at this sneeziest boy. Now you know how Vibes. Wait, now you know how Vibes on his live. I'm gonna have to take off in a couple minutes. Okay, for Sharpie, but I'll be back and forth. Hey man, that's cool. I'm glad you were over here. That's cool. Hey, look at that, Sam. You're just like keeping that schedule, everybody's going up and you hopping on in modern form. That's what you're doing. That's cool. I need to know what condition my condition. I need to know what condition my condition was in. My dad used to get bad. It turns out his sinuses were swollen almost. Oh man, I'll tell you what, Boots Cat. I had they call them turbinates, and I've had 2 septum surgeries, and they straightened it, like the center part that separates your nostrils, like, and so they shrunk back the turbinates. I don't know how they did it, but maybe with heat or something. I don't know. And it worked great for a while, but then it's almost like I still get congested. I had to go back in and get another thing done for the septum, and they did it again, and it's still it's kind of there, but I still have to take congestion medicine. I sometimes I have to, but sometimes I just use the salt water, the saline, like the saline type of stuff, the non-medicated and all that. I just do that. And it's surprising that and if I eat better, I don't get as much congestion, because if you eat bad, your acidic levels go up, and somehow it creates like inflammation. Like, sorry, oh shoot. Inflammation for like your joints, inflammation like it could be in your sinuses too. So and I've noticed that if I eat healthier, I can actually, like, my sinuses are actually better. I'm not, like, my joints don't hurt as much. I can, like, like if I have, like, I got plantar fasciitis sometimes, like when I'm up there weight, when I go down weight, it doesn't bother me as much. So, hey Scotty, what's up? How you doing? So yeah, that's Scotty. But oh boy, here we go. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it right now. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Mm-mm. I don't even think you know what I'm talking about. It's so tempting just to go ahead and do it, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna wait. Gonna wait. Ah. Jeff. I need to adjust my. I don't know, but you should do it. It's so tempting to do this, but I don't know if I want to do it right now because I haven't. All right, guys. So it's the song. I want to wait until I have all the instruments, but somebody the other day was like, just play it, do the acoustic version. Like last night, someone said it. I don't think I'm ready though yet. I mean, I know acoustically it's ready. Like if on my acoustic, it's ready, but I don't want to present it like that. I want to present it with all the instruments and everything, but dang it. I don't really practice. I mean, it's like, I think I updated I actually have to, it's fighting me right now. Fighting me. You know what I got to do real quick? At first, I have to. I said first. Play it and do the full version later. Let's hear it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. You guys are making me so nervous right now. Let me make sure I got when I updated, because I'll stay here on my notes on my phone and I'll just like sit there and like think of it and put it on there. Well, if I do it and I mess up, I'll just kind of like, because there's a lot of tricky stuff to this song. It's not just all right. Danikin, what's up, man? I'm glad you guys are here because when you hear this, you're gonna be like, okay, like it's Jimmy's here. What's up,
Hang on,
Jimmy?
Mike. I got to go get some coffee, buddy. I just wanted to see if I could connect or not, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. I need to email this to my computer. No, wait. Yeah, and then I got to print it out because I don't know if I can print it out like this. So, you guys are gonna make me do this, aren't you? All right. Let me mail this real quick. Send it to my Hotmail. If you make a mistake, we won't know. Yeah, I know. Let me check. I don't know if I check my mail on the computer if it's gonna cut my picture out. I don't know, but I gotta check this real quick. And I'm still here, so don't go anywhere. Yeah, I guess I'm still here. I don't know if you guys. I can't see the screen because. All right, here we go. Outlook closed. No, I don't care about that. Let me make sure this is the final. There's just a part of the song I haven't practiced. I'm gonna do it. Okay, God, you guys are. What do you call it? Is it instigators? All right, let me. I gotta open up a Word document real quick. Paste it to it. Oh man. Did that open? Nope, it didn't open. All right. I just got to do open a Word, like I said, a Word document. I got to paste these updated lyrics down. Here we go. Want to use size 10 fonts, I guess. Paste. 3 pages. Wow. 3 pages. Okay, I guess it's 3 pages. Let me print.
I'm going back.
Did you get your coffee?
Yeah, I got the coffee. Had to take my meds too.
Yeah. These guys are talking me into playing the song acoustically.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I can't believe I'm going to do this right now. I need to turn the light on because I definitely don't have it like all memorized right now. But let's see, page 1. That's 3. Page 1. So what's going on, man?
Oh, like I said in the chat earlier, golly, I slept. Oh,
yeah.
I wanted to get up and see some of Jason's live stream, but I slept right through that whole thing.
And, yeah, I mean, he was doing tank maintenance,
Oh yeah, I know, but that's what I like to watch. And I found out he had COVID. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I guess he had. It's funny because heard a lot of people are like, I had COVID over the holidays. Like it happened to me and Maritza like a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Was it a couple years ago? Dang, already. Like it was between Christmas and New Year's, and we're pretty sure we had it because, like I think she had it, so and I had symptoms, so I knew I had it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my god. Can't believe I'm gonna do this right now. So I have to something I have to do is I have to take all the settings off my microphone.
Right.
I don't know if that's gonna cause an echo. Let me see here. Let me just see if I let's see settings, audio. What about is there an echo? Jimmy.
No, your voice is a lot lower, but there's no echo.
It's a lot lower. What about oh wait, let me hang on. Let me turn up. Let me see if I have the volume all the way up. Oh, that's the speaker, not the microphone. Microphone. Microphone's on. I'm going into the actual like settings here. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do a check here. Let me go grab my.
There's echo on my side? Really?
That's it. It might have it might have to do with me though. Here, let me try something again. Let me turn those back on, and echo cancellation, noise reduction. Okay, now who said that there's an echo on your side?
I don't hear anything other than
Tommy.
you talk.
Tommy, is there an echo now on Jimmy's side or anybody? I clicked those boxes back again, like to make it like if you're to not have all that. See what he says here. Because it could have been me because I took all. It's clear now. Okay, so it is me. Once I take all that off, there's an echo.
All right. Well,
So, but I have to take it off if they want me to play the song. Because it's going to cut out my microphone.
right.
It's going to cut out the guitar or whatever. So, I just turned it off again. So there's probably going to be they'll probably hear an echo. I'm just a little low now. Dang man, I can't just. So the song's going to be pretty low. Oh, that's because I turned off the noise reduction. All right, let me turn just that one back on and see if it. Let's see, reduce mic background noise. Okay, I turned that one back on. So it is. Am I louder now?
No, you're still kind of quiet.
Am I? What the hell's going on with this thing?
Well, how did you have it set up that last time you played?
I just unchecked everything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, mic volume. Here we go. There, I turned my mic volume all the way up. I don't know if that made a difference. What about now?
A little better. But now I'm hearing the echo.
What about
Oh, God.
what about now? Check. Check.
It's
Check.
good right there, yeah.
Is it good? Like, can you hear? Can you hear me right here? Let me get my guitar to see if.
I'll just shut up. I'm hearing an echo when I talk.
Oh, hang on a second. I don't know if I should play acoustic or electric. Let me try the acoustic. Let me do this. I can plug it into my amp still. Man. Kind of sabotaging me. It's all good though. That's why I'm here. Can I read? I can read those. All right. Can you hear me, Jimmy?
Yeah,
Okay.
barely.
Oh, that's because I stepped away from the microphone.
Oh, well, yeah, now you're good.
Yeah. See, I want to get a microphone that you don't have to a recording one where you can
Right.
be across the room and still hear you, but those are probably like really expensive, I would imagine. Oh, it's set for distortion on an acoustic. That's weird. Whoa, you hear that? All right, let Let me turn my camera back on because I'm back. Okay.
There you are.
Now, I need you to ask me, like, when I play and sing, is any of them cutting out?
No, it sounds good.
Or is it clear?
It's clear.
Like, you can hear the guitar, nothing's cutting out, my voice or guitar.
I can hear you and the guitar.
Okay. It's not fuzzy or anything? Like,
No, sounds good.
okay. That was just a check. Alright, now I'll make sure I'm tuned up here. I love these acoustic guitars. They have a built-in tuner. Like a lot of the ones you hook up to an amp. That's the pain in the butt thing is when you're on stage. When you're on stage and it's like you're trying to tune your guitar. Maritza even said, "Oh my God, I sit here and wait for you guys to tune up your guitars," and she's just sitting on the drum set, just waiting to start. And she said, "Yeah, it's annoying." I'm like, "Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's what happens." Okay, turn that off. Turn that up. Wow. Alright, we're tuned up. Alright, so everything sounds okay? Like the audio,
Yep.
video? Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. If I'm playing acoustically, I don't want to play power chords. Yeah, I could. No, wait. That F chord gets me every time. Alright. Okay. Am I stalling? Sounds like it. Alright. You there, Jimmy?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just being quiet for you.
I know. You could sing along too. Just kidding. If you wanted to. Alright. So this song is called, it's called Bottom of the Chat. If you guys haven't heard about it. Let me get in my zone here, okay?
All right.
there's no other place I wanna be. Live streaming with a nosy cat, monetization and the super chats. It's the Hollywood heroes of the Aquarium Show. I'm struggling just to stay afloat, live streaming with my winter coat. It's so cold down here, but it feels so right. It's right. I'm at the bottom of the chat, so where the hell are you at? I have nothing to say, please don't go anyway. I'm at the bottom of the chat, I might as well go with that. It happens to the best of us, there's nothing to do, just a few. Steven, Jenna, Jimmy D, Rigo, Stan, only Oscar, CLC, and Danica Cam, Tommy, Gar, Garcia, Dixie, Callie, and Lecky, and the Pharaohs and Jay. TJ Lando, Aqua, Busy Biz, Mushroom, Fish, Fever, Larry, Wiz, MC, Eric, Skipper, and Only Finn, Bruce, Cats, Bruce, Boykie, and Ed, Jason, Troy, Fishy, My Maria Z, Geek Boy, Fishy, Yannick, AJ, Metalheads, Gina, Core, Edward O, Melvin, Danny, and the Mikes in Ohio, Foxy, Peplin, Kayla, Patty, and Dan, Lucy Q, Bentley, Predatory, Fins, and Aquatic Ghost, Aqua Balls, Hippie, Dee, Billy, Blake, ADHD, Kelly, Alex, and Hay, Prime Time, Aquatics, Lakes to Land, Katie, Tropical, Kevin, Caveman, Lori, Fallon, and Danny, Co-op 3G, Five Face, Five, and Ennis, Cottage Keys, Mystery Cell, Garden, and JT, Fifth Keeper, Papa, Shrimp, and Sharpie, BMW, Lady R, Julie, Julie, Corbett, Beto, Car, St. Gus, Terry, D, and Bunny's in, Nona, Grant, Shelby, George, D, and M, Pause, Predatory, DJ, Skull, and Lee, Delirium, Sam, Jeff, and of course me. We all got to the bottom of the chat, might as well be home before that. Stream another day like another click, hit subscribe for me, because I'm at the bottom of the chat, so where the hell are you at? I have nothing to say, please don't go away. I'm at the bottom of the chat, so where the hell are you at? I have nothing to say, but please don't go away. See, I told you I wasn't ready for that one yet.
That was good, Mike.
Well, there's a lot of, like, when I got to a lot of the names and stuff, I kept messing up.
No, that's fine. Hey, aside from the singing and the playing, it was pretty good.
Aside from the singing and the playing. So, the hardest part, and I'm not done with this, the hardest part is, like, this is how it was supposed to, okay, so, this is how it was supposed to go. Like, there was a rhythm, and I missed a whole bunch of sections on it because I wanted to add everybody in the song that I could add, okay? So, with the part, you know, when I was adding all the names into it, oh my, man, like, there's so many people, I couldn't add everybody to it, you know? So, I wanted to get, you know, it was like, it was supposed to be like, wait. I'm at the bottom of the chat. Might as well go with that. Oh, you know what? I was playing on the fifth face chords. Like, supposed to be like.
Shut up, George.
Huh?
George said the good thing was you didn't have me in there.
Had who in there?
George said the good thing was I wasn't in your lyric.
Oh, you are.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
I
Okay,
messed
George,
up. That's
see?
why. Hang on.
You're not paying attention, George.
Well, I didn't say it. It's like it's supposed to be like I'm supposed to be playing the bar chords, not the because it's supposed to be electric guitar. Like
I kind of had my volume turned down. Well, see, Mike, that's the problem that you run into. You're going to have to include every single person, or somebody's going to be angry with you.
yeah. So here's how it was supposed to go. Let's see. Okay, ready? I'm at the bottom of the chat. I might as well go with that. It happens to the best of us. It's nothing new, just to name a few. Steven, Jenna, Jimmy P, Enrico, Stan. Only Oscar, COC, and Daniken. Scotty, Tommy, Gar, Garcia, Mexicali, Craig. Linda, Lefty, Whip, the Farrells, and Jay. TJ, Lando, Aquafuck, and Fishy Biz. Plushy Fisher Fever, and Larry DV Wiz. MC and Eric Skipper, Only Fins. Hang on, my paper scooted over. Boots Cats, GC and Oinky and Ed. Jason, Troy, Fishy, Mon Maria Z. Geek Boy, Fishy, Anna, KJE. Metalheads, Gina, Coral, Edward O. Melvin, Danny, all the mics in Ohio. Foxy, Peplin, Kaler, Patty, Dennis, Susie Q. Bentley, Predatory, Fins, Aquatic, Moose. Aquaballs, Hippie, Dee Dee, Dilly, and Blake. ADHD, Kelly, Alex, and Hank. Primetime Aquatics and Lake to Land. KG, Tropicals, Kev the Caveman. Lori, Fallon, Dan, Co-op, and 3G. Father Fish and Vibes with his cottage cheese. Mystery, Snail, Guardian, and JT. Crypt Keeper, Papa Shrimp, Ian, and Sharpie. P&W, and Lady R. Killer Kitty, Corvus, and Ben O'Card. Saint Dust, Terry, Ian, Bunny, and Zen. Nona, Grant, and Shelby, George, and TNN. Pause and Percussion, DJ Skull and Lee. Delirium, Salient, Sam, and Jeff, and me. We all got to the bottom of the chat. We might as well be humble for that. Stream another day, click another like. Hit subscribe for me tonight. I'm at the bottom of the chat, so where the hell are you at? I have nothing to say, but please don't go away. It's hard to play it on acoustic. So that's how it's supposed to go, but you guys wanted me to play it early, so now you're in it. Did you hear it?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You didn't hear it, did you?
I didn't hear it, but it's okay. I don't care.
You're at the very beginning, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mexicali said you called me old fart.
In the song?
Yeah, in the song. Yeah.
Let's see. I was like Steven, Jenna, Old Fart, Enrico, Stan. No, I didn't say that. I said Steven, Jenna, Jimmy P, Enrico, Stan.
Okay.
CLC and Danik.
Hey, I think it's great, Mike.
Garcia, Mexi, Cali. Yeah, it's the rhyme scheme is like so hard to do, you know. But
now, are you gonna have like background singing, or is it just gonna be you?
Oh man, I don't know.
Does Maritza sing at all?
She has. She can't, you know.
Well, get her in there. Jeff? Now Jeff is picking on me. Holy cow. I'm still echoing, by the way, Mike.
Oh wait, let me fix the setting. Let's see here. Audio.
Well, just make it so you can play. I'll shut up. That's what George wants me to do anyway.
Don't. There's a new feature that says reduce mic background noise and automatically adjust the mic volume.
Right.
I'll click it. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Like, how's that?
Well, can you hear me echo? Anybody? I don't think
you
so.
echo at all. So
Okay, good. That did it. Hey, I just figured out how to do a mic without earbuds and all that stuff. It only took me 3.5 years.
yeah,
Remember, you were after me to learn how to do that?
yeah. I was like, why don't you just click the buttons?
I finally figured it all out.
Focus. There we go. Can you still hear the guitar?
Yes.
Is it like fading when I talk?
It sounds okay to me. I don't know about anybody else.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Sometimes it's like to see here my guitar and just kind of strum it for another minute.
Actually, your voice is a lot more clear as well.
Oh wow. Well, I didn't have it set up for singing, so
Okay.
it sounded just like eh. Let's see, what did they say? Does anyone? Oh wait, Maritza's here.
Marissa, where she snuck in? I was looking at you.
Her thing says pause and percussion.
Oh, the percussions. Okay, all right, there she is.
She has check this logo out. Okay, so look at let me show you let me send a picture of this to the computer. So
I agree with you. You need more cowbell. You need more cowbell.
Oh well, I got that. Hang on.
There you go.
That's supposed to be hooked up to the drum set, not in my room. Not in my office here, but I agree. Look at Marissa's doing this the emoji. So I'm gonna send you. So we just made her 2 logos. It's like the one that she has there. It's hard to see it because it's so small, but I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna send it. Let's see. Send that. And hang on a second. Okay. Send that and that. I'm gonna send it to my email, and then I'm gonna post it up. You can see, like they're pretty cool logos. Don't touch the drums. You touch my drum set? Mail logos. Okay. Check my email here in a sec. Yeah, I'm going to show them here, Maritza, so they can see it better. Email. Why is the email not popping up? It's like when I had this up. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's like 3 of them opened up. Logos. Save image into my pictures. All right. Save that image into pictures. All right. We're getting it here. We're getting it. Let me go to logos. No, I want to put it as a layover, I think, just so I can show you guys. Yeah. Add layover to pictures. Maybe not. What happened? I'll just share the screen or something. I'm not good at this stuff. Oh, here. Wait, is that it? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Go to this PC pictures. Go to this PC. Go to pictures. Okay, now I'm on the right track. I'm not the best when it comes to being tech savvy. Okay, so I got it now. So this is her logo now. That's on the that's on her thing right there.
Hey, that's cool. Like it.
Yeah. So you got like her drum set, her hair.
And there's Mel.
There's Mel right there, right in the bass drum.
Awesome.
And then our cat, one of our cats we have, and then like kind of looks like one of our dogs.
Very nice.
So pause and percussion with the thing. So, and that's that one. I made it another one. This one could be like put on something else.
Okay.
Yep. Because you got pause and percussion. It's like a music, the music clip. What do you call it?
That's
It
cool.
looks like an ant sign, and then you got her drumsticks. And so this paw print right here, right?
Yeah.
Paw print was an actual paw print I did of our a beagle that we used to have.
Well, there you go.
I took his paw print before he died, so we had that up there for that. So
What did
you
you use to make the logo?
I use Canva.
Okay. I've used that before. Yeah.
Oh, it's yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's they have different versions. I mean, I don't know if there's
right
or not, but it works. From what I use, it works pretty good.
Maritza says she needs to make merch.
Yes, I can do that for her. Put it on, and then we'll put it on. Probably we could put it on my Teespring. I see I have Teespring. I don't know if that's like if that's any good. I don't know. I'm not really.
Hey, I'll pick up some of that and put it in the box.
Put it in the box.
Yeah, put it in the box. Yeah,
with your stickers.
With my stickers. Yeah.
There you go. Yep. Well, I get stickers made of those.
That would be great. I got a lot of cool stuff in that box. Hey, I got plans. Don't worry, I got plans. I do.
Water. You got saltwater plans?
Well, the salt water can't go in the box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting that saltwater thing going one little thing at a time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I just need to find out. Like, say you get the tank with the water in it, right?
Yeah.
And let's see, what would be the first to put the water in, and then somehow get the salt that you need.
Right. Scully told me what to get for that.
Oh, okay. And once you have that, then at the same time, I could coordinate and send that piece of rock.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
So, it wouldn't. So yeah. And once you have the salt with the rock and what did he? Yeah, and then the sands, you're good. Like you got it. But at the same time, what I said I would do is it in here? I'll put this in the thing too, because you got to use this. You got to use this to make sure your salt level's right. Okay.
Now, yeah, Scully and I were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
There is a much cheaper, simpler little device that you can get.
Well, I'm not saying I'll just send this over to you. I mean, just hold if you ever need to use it. I have 2 of these. And
well, shoot. Okay, well,
spectrometer. Yeah, like you want to use this.
Okay.
Because honestly, my neighbor got rid of. He had a reef tank, a big, nice, like 180-gallon reef tank, right? And I guess he got a little tiny leak in it, a crack in it or something. So he ended up selling the corals, fish, rock, everything. He sold it and he had it for 30 years. But he kind of got out of it and now he's doing woodworking, right? So he was trying to sell this stuff and he just said, look, I have all this extra stuff if you just want it. And I was like, and he gave me this. So I didn't even buy this one. So I could
And
set. Hmm?
of course, at the very end, when I got everything going, I told Curtis the problem for me having no fish stores around
Mm-hmm.
is going to be where I get the fish from. So but
Yeah, I mean,
that's
at
at the
least,
very end. That's at the
yeah, at the
very end.
very end, at least if you get your water parameters right, and like your live rocks,
Okay.
still grow some stuff on that too at the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, hey, I didn't want to make this about me. Let's get off of the saltwater thing.
well, we like talking about you.
Ah, no, you don't. But no, that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it. I
Yeah.
am.
Let's see. I think Maritza. I think he fell asleep again. What? Who's Jeff talking about? Me?
Yeah, I could do that, Alex. The tough part about finding a creek around here is finding a creek. Oh, I got puddles when I wash the car or do something like that. But that's about it.
Yeah. Don't tell the government.
Actually, before when Alex was talking about his sinuses, the desert is really good for sinuses. Let me tell you, I don't have any problems with that anymore.
It definitely dries you out for
Yes,
sure.
yes, it does.
Oh my god, I remember when I lived out there like for a few years, and yeah, it definitely does dry you out. But and I was surprised whenever I lived out there in Las Cruces, New Mexico area.
Yeah,
I guess they're on the very southern tip of the Rockies. And I
right.
remember down there in when you're like 20 miles from El Paso, right? And you would never think that it would snow there.
Yeah,
But I've
you're
seen
right.
snow. I've seen snow where I lived at. Like not a lot, but just like a little thin kind of little bit, and it was like 17 degrees there. And you're way down there almost by Mexico. It's just
Wow.
you're elevated, so
Yeah, you never know. You
the
never know.
desert the desert is really good for getting rid of bodies.
That's true. You're right
you see
there.
you've seen a lot of movies where they drive out in the desert, dig a hole or something like that.
Oh, they're still finding the odd body here and there
Oh
out
man.
in the Mojave.
Yeah. Well,
Oh
shoot,
yeah.
on the news here, what was I saw either last night or the night before, they found a body floating in one of the rivers over here. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Something fishy was going on there. But
I have been here since 2009 and it has snowed 2 times.
yeah,
Yep. Yep. Which
yeah,
was and when we got it, it was really weird, of course.
yeah. So I wonder if you're more north than like where I could, or if you're more north than me in like compared to where you are in California.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Are you north? Are you north of LA?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm about 2.5 hours north of LA.
okay. But you know what's crazy? I didn't realize this, but the very top edge flat part of Texas is damn near about like level with the border of Virginia. If you think
Okay.
about it, like
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's actually way up there. It's like it's I don't know. Like to me, since I live here, it just I looked at that. I was like, whoa! Like Texas is higher than I thought. The border.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's a big state. I had to
Yeah.
drive across it a few times. Yep. Of course, when you're on I-10 going across Texas, the speed limit in a big chunk of it is 80 miles an hour. It actually
That'll
says
work.
80 miles an hour. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
But I mean, I imagine driving from the northern to the southern tip of California is not like the best of times, probably, because that would be a long drive. Because if you said if you go down to Jorge's place ever, to like cut his yard or something,
Right.
How long of a drive is that? Roughly
I haven't figured that out.
about 5 hours.
I haven't figured that out.
You got to plan this, man. You got to go down there and.
Yeah, you know what? I really do. I do. Need to show up at that door and just,
He'll
where's
look
the
out he'll look out his curtains. He'll be like, "That son of a bitch actually came here."
Or he'll say, "Who's that strange old fart on my front step?"
He'll be like, he'll move the curtain out after he looks and sees who it is. He'll be like, "Shh, shh." I'm just playing.
You never know.
Hey, you'll like pop up on one of his live streams with them.
That would be. I don't know how he would enjoy that, but I would.
Well, like. I think
It'll be
interesting for everybody else.
I found this old homeless guy wandering around my neighborhood, so I invited him in.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Scully, if you ever go to George's house, I'll have to meet you there. How about that?
Yeah. Like Scully's from the center, right?
Yeah, he's in the Midwest. Yep.
Smack dab in the middle.
Okay, George is saying about 5.5 hours. Hey, George, that's doable, buddy. That's nothing to me. I mean, I've driven home to St. Louis from here many times, and hey, I can drive 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
I might not even have to stop to go to the bathroom. How about that, George?
Yeah, that'd be a challenge right there.
Yeah, it is.
I've driven across the United States 1, 2, 3 times. Like from here, Virginia Beach, to LA. Or Santa Barbara, actually a little bit further. Santa Barbara. And it's called Port Hueneme, the town. Have you ever heard of Port Hueneme?
I have not.
What about Oxnard?
Yeah.
Oxnard is like right next to the base, Port Hueneme. So it's a Navy base.
Okay. All right.
That's the main base where the Navy Seabees are actually like.
Okay.
The main base where they're at. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I don't know what the circumstances were for you when you did all that driving, but I actually I like a long drive.
Me too, man. Like, because the first time I was, whenever my time ended from being stationed in Hawaii, I was sad to leave there. I had fun there, I flew to LAX, had my car, the military shipped my car for me. I picked it up in LA and visited the whole West Coast area. It was a fun time. And then I got stationed in New Mexico at White Sands. And then after that, I drove the rest of the way over to the East Coast through Texas, all down there in Florida and up the coast, up 95 to Virginia. Okay. And then years later, I drove from here out to there to go to a 3-month school because I didn't trust the military setting up my plane tickets on time.
Okay.
And they didn't even give me my per diem money on time.
Oh my God.
I got to California at the room with no per diem money. So luckily, the manager at the Navy hotel on base was a retired chief like me. And he's like, I got you, brother. He's like, I know you're going to get the money. Once you get it, just come back and see me. Here's a room for you. And he hooked me up. So that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I drove all the way back. Took me about 4 days of actual travel time, about 4 days. So I stopped, saw my mom in Illinois before she moved out here, visited for a couple of days and, drove the rest of the way. Right. But I'll tell you what, when I was driving by myself, I liked it, I'm not saying I'd rather travel without Maritza, but, I had a good time driving by myself.
I understand. Yeah.
I have an amazing time riding with Maritza.
Well, sure. Yeah.
Even though I have no control of the radio or what I want to
listen to. Yeah, there is that. Yeah.
Yeah. and then she may fall asleep.
Right.
You will,
Yeah.
and then I'll attempt to change the channel, and then like automatically she's like,
Yeah. The
you know,
alarm goes
she wakes
off.
up, and she's like, turn it back. Oh man. Oh wait, what did Jorge say? Like let me go. He said, did he say something about driving to the East Coast?
I missed that.
Oh, I was looking at driving to the Keystone. Well, on your way, go to California and pick up Jimmy.
It's a little bit out of the way, but yeah, he could do that. Yeah.
He's like, damn it, you had to throw that out there, didn't you?
Oh gosh.
Man, just can imagine you and Jorge in the same car driving across country.
Oh my God. I think that could be a movie.
It could be. Oh man, I'd watch it.
Well, it'd be a good time.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Big Steve, I love road trips. So do I. I think like I could drive more when I don't know. I could still drive just as far as I used to. I could go about good. I'd want to go about a good 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours driving.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, maybe I'll do 10 now, but the weird thing is if you travel across country, like every time I did, I never planned where I'm going to stop and book a hotel ahead of time. Like I always just went like, okay, let me stop and find the hotel.
I've always done that too. I have.
Yeah. I've had nights where like whenever I had to stop in Amarillo, I checked hotels and nothing was available. I was like, oh my God, am I going to sleep in my car tonight? I guess. But luckily I found a hotel that, along the interstate. But yeah.
Oh, I don't know, George. I think we'd have plenty to say on that trip. Oh my
It'd
God.
be funny. We only say hello the entire trip.
And June earlier checked in on the chat, and yeah, she's not that far away from me. I don't know, but closer than George. Up in she's north of me, I think. And
Who? June?
June, yeah,
She's north of you? Yeah, I know you guys are in the same region.
yeah. Well, George and I have the same area code on our phone.
Who?
George
Really?
and I. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, we do.
Like, are you guys in the same? Yeah, but you're not even in the same state.
No, we're not.
That's weird. She's like,
But I know area codes. You know, you take your area code with you when you move. I realize that, but I don't know.
oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
But this, my area code is the one I got when I moved out here, and I got a phone. So
Yeah.
yeah, 760. That's what it is.
What was it? Alex said, start walking now, and you can make it to the Keystone Clash by 3024.
Well, oh my gosh, that's a
Maybe
pretty
you know
good.
what? And we've talked about this before. It would be a very interesting train ride if you did that. You get to see.
Oh yeah, I've thought about that too. I have.
Because a buddy of mine who's in this group in this band when we're playing, he's a retired police officer from here, and he's taken the train a few times over across the country, and he saw a lot of cool stuff. Like, he put pictures up on Facebook, and I'm like, you saw this? He's like, yeah, like mountains and stuff, like by the train track. I mean, it was just like, it's like, wow, I'd love to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah, George says he kept his original phone number, so that's why we have the same.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Island Aquatics? What's up, Troy?
Hey, Troy.
Hey, Troy, are you guys going live? Are you guys doing a stream tonight? It's Sunday. I will actually be able to watch it because we're not doing our band thing until next week. So I'll actually be able to see it. So do you guys, man, So I'm still gonna finish. I'm still gonna plan on finishing the song and making it like with the full instruments, and it's gonna sound a lot better. So
Well, we can only hope for that.
yeah, I know it was a disaster.
No, it wasn't. It was.
Let's just say that was the rehearsal run. How about that?
There you go. There you go.
It makes me feel better saying that.
And save the tapes. They might be worth something someday.
Maybe. It'd be worth like holding a door open or something.
Oh, come on. No, that's a cool idea about what you did there. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the finished product.
Yeah. It's like I so wanted to play it, and I did, but then I was like, as I was playing, I was like, oh, there goes the wrong note. There goes the pattern of singing. I just, in my head, I'm like, oh, I screwed it up. And I got to keep going.
You did fine. It's really, really cool. I like it.
Yeah. But, and so, something I'm going to do on a stream sometime. I'm going to incorporate everybody in chat as far as helping me like create a song on my guitar.
Oh boy.
I'm going to have my guitar, just a blank slate, no notes, nothing. And I'm going to take all the input from the chat as far as what music notes I should play. Like starting off with like some lyrics and stuff, like what they type out in chat, and I put it together and I make a song that way.
There you go.
I think that would be pretty cool.
Well, I don't have to tell you, you don't think it's a big deal. But being able to play an instrument or instruments, I am not, I just never was able to grasp being able to play anything, you know. My younger daughter started just picking up stuff when she was a kid. It just comes natural to her. But
yeah.
I got nothing. Let me tell you.
I'm sure you could play an instrument. So you want to talk about an old instrument? This thing, I found this, I've seen this when I was a little tiny kid. This is older than me. It's in the case, and look who made it, Suzuki, right?
Suzuki, yeah.
Soprano SRE 500, and it's a flute, a plastic flute, right?
Yeah.
And it comes apart in like 3. And I remember this thing whenever I was a little tiny kid, and I don't know how I still have it. But it's weird that it's made from Suzuki.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like it still works. I don't know how to play it like this though. It's like, don't ask me to play that. I have a cowbell. I got a flute. I don't know what else,
Yeah, I remember the recorders, Terry. I sure do.
Yeah.
I couldn't even play that thing.
Oh, look what I found. I showed this last night I think I showed this before on a stream. Let me find it here. I did actually, but I found this again.
Yeah.
My Sony Walkman cassette player. See?
Yeah, they sold a few of those things.
Yeah, still got it. And then I found this one too. It's also a cassette player, but it's made, I don't know if you can see that. It's made by GE.
Uh-huh.
And it's got a radio built into it. And I know that I don't know why I still have these. They're just sitting in a box.
Oh yeah. I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff in boxes, Mike.
Yeah, well, you do, for sure. I've heard.
Oh, gosh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I know my mom's got she has old video footage from I think the 40s and 50s of when my grandfather had a video camera. I'm he had a video recorder back then. I was thinking it must have costed I don't know how much they would have costed back in those days, but
yeah, we used to say only rich people had movie cameras back in those days.
Well, it's like he had one, and there's like it was weird seeing old footage from like family from back then. It was weird
Oh,
seeing
sure.
like my mom as a little girl like walking around. You know what I'm saying? On video
And
on
how?
that.
Yeah, but how cool is that? Come on.
I know, but
Wow.
if you think about it, kids today who are probably like 16 or whatever, they're used to seeing themselves on videos like little kids walking around or babies. I have no footage of myself, no video whatsoever as me with me younger. It would be really weird for me to see myself as a little kid walking around. I've seen pictures, but that's about it.
Yeah, me too.
You
Yeah.
know? And but I think she's trying to get those old like they're the old strips, like the old film, like the spool, like the
Yeah.
what do
Yeah.
you call it? And I don't know if she converted some over to like, um,
Yeah. You can do that.
download them or switch them over and have them on something. But I think she's trying to still do that with some old, and I think she still has the actual recorder that he had. I don't know. I have to ask.
Yeah.
That would be something to see
Yes,
there.
it would. Yeah.
Yeah. But what are they talking about? Oh shoot! Look ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce to you the one and only, for all ages, the man, the myth. Oh, it's just you.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no!
I'm just kidding, man. Welcome.
Hello.
Gosh, it's been a long time since I've seen you, Alex. God darn. You've grown up since I saw you last.
Oh yeah. Is that in dog years?
Oh my gosh. What time did you end up going to sleep?
Yellow t-shirt.
Yeah, I don't know.
How much sleep did you get last night, buddy?
I don't think you moved from that chair. I think you just stayed there with the headphones on.
This guy, I'm telling you.
I think you were just awake, just kind of looking around toward your microphone until you got on the stream again.
Yeah, on the weekends I don't have like a schedule or anything, so I just kind of
Yeah.
stay
up or don't. It just depends.
I still want to know where he got that microphone. I mean, it's that Pleco
Right.
mic.
The
Yeah.
Plecos have a strange ability where you hook a XLR cable into them and they work really well.
My gosh,
Dang.
technology is good. I'll tell you.
Did you get that? Is that an Aquashella t-shirt?
Yeah.
It's cool. I like that. Yep. What I do with the?
There it is, Daytona.
Huh?
I'll wait for you to turn around.
Oh, that's cool. Oh man, see, mad at myself because
It's got an octopus on the top.
yep. So here's the thing: I had tickets for Aquashella Daytona this last year. I had a room booked. I didn't pay for the room, but it was booked, and I had the vacation time submitted, but we didn't go.
Oh, that sucks.
No.
I would have met you.
Yeah, that'd have been cool. It would have been fun, but I don't know. It was just like things kind of happening around here, and I was
Yeah.
like, man. So I
Oh,
lost.
yeah.
I lost out on the tickets, but maybe
Well-
next time.
There's more shows.
Yeah. Tell you, man, we're gonna have a Jimmy P show.
Yeah, if he can start walking,
Yeah, well,
bring a
Yeah,
couple
it's
extra.
it's
pairs
gonna
of
be in his
shoes.
room. It's gonna be that room that he's got there with his fresh water. It's fresh and salt water.
yeah. Soon to be.
He'll be like, "Come see the saltwater expo," and it's like that little one in that closet.
He's gonna have a convention in his
That
room.
would be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Does seeing people in person make a difference? It's weird. What's your take with that? Like when you see a YouTuber in person, it's an experience, And the first reaction is either you're taller or shorter than like you think you are.
Yeah.
That's the first. And people see me. I remember Eduardo was like, "Oh my God, you're tall." I'm 6'2". I mean, Maritza's 5'2". I'm exactly a foot different from her height. So
Aquashella was my first show, and it was weird because I've been watching YouTube like for fish people for several years now, and I show up and I go in and I just see like just casually there's like John and Lisa and Jason and Caveman and Aquarium Info, like all these people. I'm like, oh, I see these people on YouTube, and right here they're like in real life. It's kind of strange, but you
Yeah.
know, it's they're not some celebrity person. They're just people walking around, you know. So
Exactly.
it's kind of strange. Like I don't want to be like, oh, it's a dream, but it's like it's kind of like a weird state where it's like these are not like the normal people I would see in person, but all of a sudden they're all in one place. So it's
Yeah.
Right.
it's
Right.
kind of strange.
Yeah, it was at first. You know, I was like, I think the first person when I walked into the hotel, the first person I saw was Ricky. You know Ricky De Hoya.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was a year the first time I went, and I think I saw him out in the lobby, and he was like, Mike B. And I was like, hey, what's up, man? And I felt kind of bad because at the moment I didn't know. Like, I'm horrible with faces to names and stuff. You know, like if I
Yeah.
don't really see him a heck of a lot up on the chat or streams and stuff. So, you know, I was
Right.
like, hey, what's going on? And then I saw it and I was like, oh, hey, what's, I saw his name on there. So, yeah. But, yeah, it is an experience meeting someone face to face, you know?
Yeah, I think the first thing I would notice is their height
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Whip's tall.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me about him.
Whip's tall, man.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah. And I remember I met Vibes. Vibes was exactly how I thought he, like for height and stuff. I thought he would
Well,
be.
you just look for the guy carrying around a container of cottage cheese. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. And then let me tell you about Garcia. You got a minute here? All right. So just picture this. The double doors open. Out of nowhere, there's this red carpet that just rolls right in, okay? And right down the center, all these people walk in. It's like an entourage. And then out of nowhere, some like music starts playing, and you're like, where the fuck is that coming from? And then Garcia walks in. He's got his t-shirts in hand,
Of course.
right?
Of course.
And except for mine. And he's like, I'm here. We can start the clash. That's basically what went down
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
my eyes.
There's like a beam of light coming from somewhere.
It's like casting light. There's light behind him, and he's like walking in, like he's all silhouetted at first, and then it's just
Oh
like,
my
and then
God.
he comes into view.
He has like a pro wrestler entrance.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yep. That's it. I mean, that's kind of what I pictured at first, and then like really like when we were in like the actual room where all the tanks were at, we ran into him there. So yeah.
Hey, while we have Alex here, I want to ask you a question. I'm going to confess, having only recently met you, I haven't gone back and watched all your videos yet.
Yeah, they're not worth
But
it.
do you plan, if you haven't done it already, doing anything like a species profile of the Bichers?
Yeah, I kind of sort of did one, not like super great, but I went over when I got my Dalhousie, I got
Yeah.
that one pretty small, and I kind of documented its growth over the course of a couple videos.
Okay.
And the videos are maybe 6 months apart, so you could see like the
Okay. Okay.
and the second video was filmed over the course of the 6 months. So there's like the initial video of getting it, talking about it, diet, stuff like that, and then
Okay.
that was like a basic thing, yeah.
Okay.
But I show the growth. I mean, You know,
Right.
when I got it, it was maybe 2 inches, 3 inches tops.
Right.
It's probably like 14 now, but it's not going to get any longer. It'll just get a little fatter.
All right. I'll have to make sure I go back and look at that.
Yeah, I don't like any of my older stuff. They don't meet my standard anymore, and they're kind of, I feel like they're a little cringe when I look back at them. So I kind of want to like unlist them and remake them. You know.
Yeah, but that kind of documents how much you've learned how to create your videos, though. You know, it's
Yeah, but I still have the footage. I keep all my footage, so
very good.
I might
Very
use
good.
some of that and just kind of redo things.
Yeah, quite a few of the bigger channels, if you go back to their very first few videos, they actually make fun of themselves now, looking back. But that's kind of, it's fun to go back and look at that sometimes.
Yeah,
You know.
Can you hear me chewing on my ice?
not really.
Okay,
No.
good. I didn't want to be all rude and annoying.
Oh, well, yeah, we wouldn't want to do that. No.
Come on now.
Yeah, for that. Oh boy.
Yep. I like your light that you got back there behind you. That orange light, yellowish orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little IKEA light.
Okay.
The bulb is like a spirally filament, but I put a if people are into cameras, I've got a Black Pro Mist filter on my thing. That's what gives it like a almost like a washed out kind of.
Right. Right.
If you look at the light when I move my hand over it, you see like it's like a glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it does. It makes the background look really soft.
By the way, what camera are you using right now? What is that?
This is a Sony A7.
Okay. Looks very good.
Thanks. I have Canon 6D. Where is it? Right here. And I can use that sometimes too. That was my first big boy camera,
Okay.
but it's still a really really good camera. But it's I bought it in like 2013, I think.
Wow. Okay.
I bought that in Korea.
Here's my. See if I can. There, that's what I can you see. There.
Oh, yeah.
My webcam, my Logitech webcam.
That's like a C960 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Something
says
like
it's 1080p, but I don't know if I believe that.
Well, I can only live stream in 720 because I didn't fork over the big bucks to StreamYard, you know.
Oh. What?
Yeah, we're not all vibes. With
Yeah.
big bucks.
I got in on a $10 a month special 2 years ago, and I'm still paying $10.
Yeah, this is the
Wow.
Canon I got.
Wow.
So what is that cover do on the? Is that's a microphone, right?
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's they call it a dead cat.
Okay.
It blocks out noise.
Okay.
I mean, it's just like having like a foamy thing on your mic.
Gotcha.
That's actually an
Sorry,
old dried up piece of Blackbeard algae. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That camera strap I have on that camera, I don't use that one as much. But the strap is actually, my grandpa was into photography and stuff. He used to do a lot of nature on film cameras. And he passed away last year, so I used his camera strap on that one.
Oh. Sorry.
You
to
know,
hear that.
I keep glancing over. If you're not really engaged in chat and you kind of glance over and you just kind of read a random one, you can kind of, it's sometimes it's weird. The first thing I saw, I looked over when June wrote, lots of uses for a dead cat.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's just
Yeah.
haven't.
And she said something about like a ball collar or something.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And Rico says he uses dead cats for filters. Okay.
Wow.
God.
That's being pretty resourceful.
Oh my word.
There's a lot of uses for a dead cat.
You know,
Make a stew.
Alex is not familiar with my my zoo full of cats around here, but yeah, we have a lot of cats here, and rescue a lot of cats.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, one of my oldest cats is looks like he's going downhill rather fast.
Yeah.
And I do not. I'm getting tired of burying cats. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
It's not something I enjoy doing.
Yeah,
And
I would imagine. Yeah.
he's one of my favorite old boys that I have around here. But he's definitely on his way out.
Yeah.
Very
How many? So being a rescue, how many do you have for a rescue?
We have over 30 now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cats.
It's a lot of litter box. It's a lot of litter.
Well, they're not all inside. Some of them,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
but yeah, I don't know. I didn't even used to be a cat person. I was a dog person, head to toe. And then I met Pat, and she had a cat, and it all kind of changed from there. I don't know how, but it did.
Yeah. We have 3, and that's too many.
Yeah, 3 would be great. I wouldn't know what to do with 3.
I mean, it's manageable, but it's just like, I mean, you're constantly like keeping the litter boxes clean and
Yeah.
And I had a dog. I had a service dog. He was a registered service dog for me, and I had to put him down 2.5 years ago, and I really miss him. But I just can't afford to get another dog right now.
Yeah.
I can't.
I wanted to get a dog, but I'm in an apartment and I don't have a yard or anything, and I'd have to walk
Yeah.
all the time. And
Right.
You
I've
can
been
litter
putting that
train a puppy, can't you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I
then,
heard one. I heard you could, but I don't know.
but then I was like, oh well, I can get a cat, but I don't want to get a cat until I move because at this point I'm only here for maybe 6 more months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't want to get a cat and then get it used to everything and then go through like the whole process of moving, but then moving with a cat
Right.
adds like that much more complexity to moving with fish tanks also, and
Yeah.
Right.
it's just another big
Yeah.
part of the
Are you
moving
are
wheel.
you moving locally or just or
Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't have like a place picked out yet, but I'm trying to get a house that's somewhere around here. So
Yeah.
I work in the city, in
Right.
Atlanta, but I
Yeah.
live south. But I'm only like 20 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
I used to make like a 2-hour commute, and then I moved down here to this apartment. So now it's only like a 20-minute drive, and it's so much better.
Right.
But it sucks. So I'm trying to get a house, and then I was like, well, if I have a house and I have a yard, then I'd feel good about having a dog because I can have like a fenced-in yard for them to run around in and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
Well,
I'm
my,
I'm not
They
going
give
to
you
put
the
the
small
Oscar in a
dog.
10-gallon tank,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
Well, my
small dog.
my fingers are crossed for you finding a nice house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully you find something.
Yeah.
That'll be great. That'll be fantastic.
And hopefully I can get a place that has a basement because I would love to do like an entire like fish room basement. And we have those here. I know like June says they don't have basements near her. But we have them around here. They're just not as common, but they're around.
Yeah. No,
That
I don't
would
have a
be
basement. Wouldn't mind if I had one though, but
If I see a house and it has an unfinished basement, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it. Like,
Hey, there are people in the fish community I have seen that they have picked a house purely based on the basement.
see you, Terry.
it's one of the biggest things when I see
Yeah.
a listing. If I see it has a basement, that's a huge plus for me.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like it's that or a garage, and then if I have a garage, I would want to probably never use the garage door and have like fish in there. Like that's what
see that a lot too.
a lot of people
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that. thought about that for my garage, but it's like, man, if I ever need to park, park cars in there, a car or whatever, but I got to clean it out first.
Yeah.
What I was thinking is like, how often would I be in the garage? Would I be in there? Because here's the thing, like for me, it's like I like to where I mainly am at in the house. I like to have the tanks because then I'm gonna feel that I have to be in the garage, and there's really like for me to hang out in there. I'd have to set up like my stream thing just to want to be in there for a long time. That's the only problem I have. Like up here, I have this 165 right here, with the Tetras and stuff, and then.
Right.
Downstairs where we hang out at, I got the tanks, and I see them the most there. I'm always there, so
right.
they wouldn't be forgotten about or being like, oh yeah, I forgot about like I have to do all that. But I don't know. Like she sees them and everything, and I don't know. That's where I basically landed at with that.
Yeah, the fish room has to fit into your way of life, as well. Sure.
I saw a house a little while ago. It had a basement that was nice, but it had a garage, and then it had a carport also next to the garage. And I was like, "That's it. That's got to be a really good one." But I couldn't get that one at the time. It went so quickly. But having a carport is good enough for me because you could park your car out of the weather. But you have a garage as like a workspace because I do like a lot of woodworking and stuff like that too.
Okay.
And currently I have like a tiny patio behind my building here. Outside my apartment, I've got a little patio, and I have like sawhorses and stuff set up on it. I do whatever I can and then bring it in when it rains, and it's just stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry if I sound all congested and stuff.
Yeah, you sound like you got a little something going on there.
Yeah, I have like these flare-ups, and it's usually once or twice a week.
That is no fun.
Hey, Vibes is back.
Yeah, Vibes.
I didn't know he was here to begin with.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, he comes and goes,
Yeah. In about 5 minutes, he'll be like, "All right, I gotta go. Bye."
Bye.
Gotta go to Whataburger.
Oh yeah. How was your Whataburger experience the other day, Vibes? Did you go? Did you get Mike to go with you? New Local Austin? Because they had a video with them eating Whataburger.
I would love a burger right now.
So currently, for all you California people out there, me and Marissa drove to the location, which happened to be next to a Walmart grocery store / regular Walmart, whatever. They're building a Del Taco out here.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, in Virginia, Chesapeake, next to Virginia Beach, they're building a Del Taco.
Yeah, I like a few things from there. It's not bad.
We have a Del Taco.
Yeah.
Is it any good? I've never been to Del Taco.
I like their with the pork in it, the burrito. I guess it's a California burrito with the pork in it. Man. Yeah. I like that one.
Well, I'm sure Marissa will give us a review as soon as you guys get some.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have burgers there. I'm looking at
they do. They do.
So what did you know? Jack in the Box arrived. Jumbo Jack Heaven. Oh, if they had a Jack in the Box out here, I'd be in trouble.
Oh boy.
Fish tacos. They have good fish tacos at Del Taco? So Boozcast is saying.
Yeah, they're good.
Anybody had taco time, their sweet pork burrito was bomb.
That's another thing that I find interesting,
Jumbo Jack Heaven.
Seeing that we're all over the country on these live streams and videos and whatnot.
Yeah.
All the different fast food places that I've never heard of.
Yeah, like I don't know what if I don't think, do they have a Sonic on the West Coast?
They don't have one around here.
Okay, they're all right. A lot of their stuff's really salty though. Like they have Sonic out here, and
I've got a Sonic.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Sometimes their stuff is like really salty flavored, or maybe that's just
That's a lot of fast food, though.
yeah, yeah. They have Sonic in Arizona. Oh, okay.
Del Taco has carne asada steak fries.
They do.
Oh my god!
Yep.
I'm looking at it right now. I might order some. I might DoorDash some Del Taco.
There you
There
go.
you go. Why not?
Oh, Skull said we still have an A&W here. Oh my god, I've been
Oh.
A&W in like years.
Oh man, my dad used to take me to A&W quite often back in
Yep.
the Midwest.
Yep.
Yeah, I liked it.
Carl's Jr. We have Hardee's. It's like the same thing.
It is the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know in Florida they have Checkers, but we have Rallies here.
It's like
Right.
what's it? White Castle and Crystals. They're like the same thing, but north and south.
Are they? Is Crystal Burgers that's like White Castle? I didn't know that.
I think so.
Yeah, they are.
Huh.
Yep. Yep.
They do like the little tiny ones.
Yeah. Yeah, White Castle's pretty good.
I have to buy White Castles at the grocery store, frozen, because they
Oh.
don't have. Yeah, but hey,
It's not the same, is it?
no, it's not the same, but it's good enough for me right now. You know, because I grew up eating White Castles back in St. Louis. Oh yeah.
Damn, Jimmy, why you gotta live way out in the desert?
You know, it's just where life took me, Mike.
Man.
You know,
So as
Like-
cats don't run away.
Basically, I guess
yeah,
so.
they got a big yard to play in. Put it that way. Yeah.
Yep. See, our three cats they're inside. You know, got several litter boxes, and
I don't miss the city, Mike. I really don't. So it's
well,
okay.
I mean, I'm not talking about a city. Maybe just like having a neighbor or something.
Well, I have neighbors. I could talk to one right out my window right here if I want. Come on now.
Oh, I'm picturing like you have like you're the only house for miles, and there's like nothing but like deserts and like some tumbleweeds roll across in front of your house and
No.
rattlesnakes and
There are tumbleweeds, though. Yeah.
yeah.
But no, I live in a community with 80 homes, I'd say,
Okay.
and that's kind of it's like an oasis. It really is.
Yeah.
But no, I have neighbors. I mean, they're right here.
I could totally deal with not talking to neighbors, just because
I
the
can
ones
see
I have
that.
now are terrible.
I can see that about you, Alex. And of course, if I lived next door to you, I would make your life a living hell.
The people above me, all they do is just everything they can to make noise. But like,
Sometimes it seems that way.
I
Yeah.
imagine they're just like hopping around, like they don't walk. They have something wrong with their knees, and they just hop instead of like they're people without knees, and they just hop everywhere they go. That's what it sounds like.
That'd be freaky if you saw them and they literally didn't have any knees.
Walking
You're
all
right.
the way.
Or sometimes you're like, damn, are they moving furniture again?
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
like to do that at 3 a.m. Especially if I'm recording. As soon as I like hit the record button, that's like the go-to for them to start making noise.
June said all her neighbors they're all Karens.
Yeah,
Oh, great. That's fantastic.
Oh,
I bet she loves that.
they sound pretty needy.
Yeah, you know what? Your home is only as good as your neighbors sometimes. Really.
I'm kind of horrible. I'm if I'm in a mood, I'll be antisocial.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
once my neighbors start, if they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, not much. How you doing?" Just start talking and stuff. But sometimes it's just like, "Oh God, they're outside."
Yeah.
They're like,
I'm a waver. I'll go out, get the mail, wave, go back in. That's about it.
in your pajama bottoms.
In my PJs, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't go to Walmart in my PJs though. Yeah.
Oh,
Like a lot of California people do.
Your home is as only good as your neighbors. That's why I want to move.
Well, I mean, I think that's true. I mean, really, I mean, you can't research everything, obviously, with neighbors and whatnot. But if you get good neighbors, you're ahead of the game right there.
Yeah, like
If you get good neighbors, State Farm will be there.
Oh boy, oh my gosh.
I tried. I don't know. I just thought of it.
my dad has the best neighbors. So he if he's ever doing something out in the yard, or like he like cuts down trees and stuff sometime around the property, or one time the fence got damaged, he's out there fixing the fence, and the neighbors just show up and they just start helping him out. They'll show up with like their own like toolbox and stuff and start just a case of beer, and they'll just start helping him.
Yeah,
And he doesn't
Wow.
have to ask them. One time
fantastic.
he's got like a pad in the back that's kind of dug out where he puts a camper,
Yep.
and he was digging it, widening it a little bit, and one of the neighbors has like a construction company, and he came over with like a bobcat, and like everything my dad was planning on spending like a week doing, he did in like 10 minutes. And my
Wow.
dad didn't ask him. The guy didn't like ask for gas money or anything. He just showed up and did it. And like they just help each other without having to ask. But then over
Right.
here, everyone around me is just like terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
Man.
sorry.
I don't lock my car doors or anything like that anymore because people just break into your car. They bust your windows.
Oh, like exactly. Somebody,
The city
one of my
sucks.
coworkers is like, I don't even lock my car. Same thing you said. He's like, if they're gonna break in, open the door, and if he'll be like, I don't keep anything valuable in there. He's like,
No.
it'll avoid all the broken window or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
It's
up,
like-
Adele?
It's like a couple $100 every time with to replace a window.
That's
Yep.
terrible. I'm sorry about that.
Yep.
People like to lean on my car, and people like they'll smoke. There's like an area where people like to smoke, and they like to lean on my car all the time, and I find like butts and stuff on like the back of my
Yeah.
trunk. I'm like,
Consider it,
come on.
Yeah.
like don't touch
Yeah.
other people's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I hate when those damn seagulls stand on the top of my car.
Yeah, I
I
have
mean,
a
not
lot
at
of
my house.
raccoons.
When I'm at work, I don't have seagulls by my house here.
I get a lot of raccoons. Will walk around. I get little footprints all over my car in the morning.
Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Oh.
Yeah, I park next to a car wash, so I can just grab the hose and I'll hose off my car every now and then.
From the car wash?
Yeah,
Oh,
we have like an apartment complex car wash,
oh
and
okay.
it's next to where I park.
Dang,
So
convenient.
yeah, so I don't even have to pull my car into the car wash. I could just grab the hose and wash it down.
Close it down. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wash it maybe like every other month or so, but most of the time just a good rinse. That's all it needs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine, Jimmy, you get a lot of like the dust and sand or whatever on cars.
Oh yeah. I get that.
Yep. Oh, you know what? One time I was driving home from work when I was in New Mexico, and I'm driving down, is it 70? And I look to my left, and there's one of those, those little like dust devil miniature little tornado things.
Yeah.
I'm driving, and it's like it's on my left coming straight for me, and I'm like, this thing is gonna hit me, and I didn't see it till like I didn't have time to react, and like my windows were down, so I'm driving, and it's like this thing just comes right. It meets up with my car, my truck, and we make contact, and I swear I felt like my car or truck push over to the side about like a couple feet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and the windows didn't have time to put the windows up. It was just horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have micro bursts, they'll call it sometimes, when the wind will have like a surge. We had that At one time, I was over. Um, what base was that in Kansas? Jeez, why is it blanking on me?
Was it Army base?
Yeah, Big Red One. What base was that?
Oh shoot!
Fort something. I don't know. Good
Uh,
I know it wasn't a Navy base. I'll tell you that.
Well, they had a problem with microbursts, and you're supposed to chain down the helicopters, like
Yeah.
whenever they're not flying.
Mhm.
They all have their parking spot, and then you chain them too.
Yeah.
But they had a bird that just kind of came in, and they didn't chain it down yet, and a microburst flipped over the helicopter.
there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, and it like I don't want to say destroyed, but it was like
Fort Riley. That's what.
yeah, Riley. That's
Oh, Riley. Yeah, doggone.
yeah.
When they
I wasn't stationed there. I was just there temporarily.
bottom of the sky.
Leonard Woods in Missouri. Matt,
Yeah, Leonard Wood sucks.
I did my basic there. Tell me about it.
Yeah, that place is miserable.
At Fort Riley.
No,
Mhm.
Leonard Wood in Missouri.
Oh. There's.
Yeah.
I don't know all the forts, like the bases, the Army. Are they Army posts or Army bases?
Yeah, both. It doesn't matter.
Posts.
Yeah, post base, whatever.
Oh,
It
okay.
sucked.
Water spout on the Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah, lost in the woods. You do a lot of training there, and it's just miserable. Everything there sucks, especially the water.
Big Steve, are you Big Steve? Are you near Chesapeake Bay, or you just drove there one time and saw that? Because I'm at basically right next to Chesapeake Bay.
The only good thing about doing basic at Fort Leonard Wood was that I ended up being pretty good friends with my company commander.
Yeah.
He was only like 3 or 4 years older than me. It was crazy. I don't know how he got where he was at, but he said, we really can't be that close to friends, Well, I was 18. He was like 22. First lieutenant. I don't know how he got that gig. I really don't.
Yeah.
But he was a cool guy. I kept in touch with him for many, many years.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I think a lot of especially TRADOC, the indoctrination, like basic training things, there's a whole bunch of those companies, and they're not really super. I don't know the right way to say it. I don't want to say like they're not important, but they're all like brand new privates, and they're not managing like a huge amount of assets.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of times they're just like kind of brand new captains, or like a first lieutenant or something. They're usually young guys.
Yeah.
I was always in aviation units, so we would have like majors instead of captains, which is kind of rare. Outside of aviation, but it's because, for one, all of our officers were pilots,
Mm-hmm.
and then because they were in charge of just a whole bunch of, we were ASB, so we had a battalion worth of aircraft to work on. We had to have like a field grade officer. Our company was about 400, which is really big, and like normal Army companies are normally not that big.
Yeah.
But like aviation companies are different, because they're just takes a lot of people to do stuff with helicopters and all that. So
Right. Yeah, I saw it, Mike. Don't say it, Mike. Don't say it.
I'll leave it. Oh man.
were you holding the lantern?
Yes, I was the lantern holder. That was a big job. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's funny.
The story behind that was like pretty messed up too, right? Was it like Christmas morning?
Yeah.
Something like
Although
that.
it was cold too. It was cold. I did 6 weeks of training to learn how to hold that lantern.
Dang.
Yeah.
So Steve, yes, I am in Virginia Beach. What do you say? I'm about 10 minutes from the bay, but I'm at the very northern. Oh, okay, on the Susquehanna River. Did I say that right? Susquehanna. Okay.
I'm not gonna try. There's too many consonants in there.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Garcia? Nice to see you, buddy.
Gargar.
There he is.
Garcia will hop up here.
Willie? Who might?
Oh. I just recently found out that Garcia has a channel.
He posted a cool video last night.
Yeah.
Sorry. I need
Oh
a
my
mute
God.
button.
Garcia, after the show last night backstage, we had a long discussion about all kinds of things. And I have decided that I am not going to give you any more trouble on live streams because people may misunderstand that I'm just kidding around. So I'm going to be a good boy from now on. For as long as that lasts.
What's up, Zen? How you doing?
The Zen Ginger.
Yep.
There's Zen.
That's cool. Yep.
Hey, I got a goofy story living out in the desert. I'll tell you how it is. Straight up. I went to the Walmart website. I get a lot of stuff delivered from my local Walmart. I get my groceries delivered.
Uh-huh.
I signed up for free delivery. I pay like, I don't know, $12 a month for that. It's worth it because I don't have to drive into town, you know. So I need 2 gallons of flat black paint to finish painting in the fish room. So I get on there and I'm thinking, okay, they'll bring it to my house in a couple of days. I ordered it, paid for it, whatever. And I get an email saying your order has just been shipped. I went, shipped? What are you talking about? I go back to the website. They're sending me 2 gallons of paint from somewhere in Texas.
Yeah, they probably sold out.
And right now, George, it's in Arizona somewhere, George.
Terry.
What's up, Terry?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey,
Hey.
Terry,
How is
what's
everybody?
up, buddy?
Nice to
Doing
see your
good,
channel
doing good.
yesterday.
Yeah.
So what's going? I was that story done? I missed it.
Well, did Jimmy tell a story?
Yeah, the paint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to
I
interrupt.
thought I was getting 2 gallons of paint from my local Walmart, and they'd bring it over in a couple of days. And I found out they're shipping it from Texas.
Mm.
That's
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I found out about living in the desert
What's that?
is it gets freaking cold at night,
yes, it
even in
can.
the summer.
It can.
I drove around on a motorcycle the whole time I was down there, and man, it got cold at night, especially if you got up into the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying earlier. Even whenever I was over it that like long time ago, White Sands, it got cold at nighttime there
Mm-hmm.
because they were a little bit elevated too.
I had to stop when you were talking about Amarillo earlier. I was like, yeah, I have real bad memories of that place. I had to stop there to get my bike worked on when I was first trying to go to White Sands,
Yeah.
and so I'm like 12 hours behind schedule, and I decided, well, I'm just gonna ride right through. And as I was leaving Amarillo, and that sun started going down, man, I couldn't do it. I ended up having to find a little motel room and
Yeah.
stay, man. It was my hands were so freaking cold riding that motorcycle.
Oh man, I can imagine.
I can
I was like
imagine.
trying to get as close to the engine as I could, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, so yeah, that river was the Susquehanna,
Oh,
That's
that,
random.
that is not how I would have said it.
and man, what a fantastic smallmouth fishery! But it's got some muskie in it too. It's a
Ooh.
good river to fish, man. It's not. It's a nice body of water.
Yeah. So
Move
I have to see how far north that is from where I'm at. He said on the northern end of the Chesapeake Bay or something.
Hey, there's Moon over Miami. I haven't
Way
seen
up
him
there.
for a while. How you doing?
Yeah, me too. Is that a spider for the picture? Looks like it. Oh, here we go. Are you guys ready?
Uh-oh.
Sure.
What's
There
up,
he is. What's up, Berto? Good morning, sir. Afternoon. Still morning here.
Good afternoon, Mike, Jimmy, Alex, and good old Terry.
Good
What I
old
do,
Terry.
man? I didn't do anything.
No, you didn't do
Not
nothing,
yet.
Terry. It's just been a long time. I haven't seen you. And your live streams was always off the damn chain.
No, they were train wrecks. That's what they were. I mean,
No,
just
they
say it
weren't. They
what
were
it
fun.
is.
They were
No.
fun, Terry.
Yeah. Lake to land. What's going on? How you doing?
So
Terry's
basically,
getting tired of me saying this, but he is the first quote unquote fish family. Now, even though he doesn't consider, I understand. I know what Terry's saying, but he was the first person that I ever saw on a live stream.
Yeah.
I always repeat that because I'm like, oh my God, what's this guy all about? And he hooked me.
No way.
Yeah.
and
You
Jimmy
know,
P.
you know how if you're driving down the expressway and you see a major accident and there's like dead bodies laying all over the place,
Oh,
you can't help but look.
Oh my
You know,
God.
that's the way my live streams are.
Sounds like my kind
They're
of stream.
just a massive freaking. There's bodies strung everywhere. It's just horrible.
It's in that category.
Sign me
Yeah.
up. I'm about to be your biggest replay crew member.
Yeah. Terry, if you go to his channel, I assume they're still up there, Terry. I haven't looked lately. I got to admit
The
that,
old
but I'm
live
gonna-
streams, no, all the old live streams are taken down. I actually just
Okay.
left up the educational stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to get to. Terry has done, I'm telling you, you already know this, buddy. I know you're humble, but his species profiles are as good as anybody's out there. They are.
I got to start
Yeah.
doing some more.
Yeah.
I got to start by putting water in these tanks, though.
Well, yeah,
would be a
that
good
is a
first-
requirement to keep fish. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you are going to keep the tanks and put stuff back in them.
Yeah, I came to the conclusion I'm not going to move, or at least not anytime soon.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I gotta fix my laundry room drain, and that's what I was just gonna do while you guys were talking. And I just realized I needed a BFH to even start the project, and I gave up.
Oh, boy.
I figured I'll just have a beer or two first before I start banging on stuff.
There you go.
There you go.
That's the Terry that I know right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you
Oh,
said
okay.
earlier, Jimmy P, it doesn't even bother me anymore because I don't care because other people are taking it. They should know already that me and you just joking around and stuff like that, but they're not even thinking right. So it's just the society and the way their mind is working. So I don't care anymore. And they
Okay,
could put me on
buddy.
timeout. They could put me on timeout. They could take me down. I don't even care because I got my own live stream on Sundays at 8 o'clock, and whoever wants to come up. And for the people that have been taking me down, just to let you know, you're gonna be sitting in backstage. So I won't even bother bringing you up.
You just do what you want to do, Garcia, and we'll be all better
I
for
just
it.
gotta
okay?
I just gotta say like that, point blank, period. If they don't like it, oh well.
There you go.
And you can go ahead and also subscribe or put some negative comments and all of that. It doesn't bother me at all because all the negative comments you guys, whoever puts it doesn't bother me because I'm gonna turn that around to a positive and I'm gonna keep it moving because that's the way I am. If you don't like it, oh well.
I don't
Amen to that.
feel like I've done my job properly unless I get at least a couple thumbs down. You know, you got to get
Yeah.
a couple.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta go for a minute, but I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll find the link. I'll come back in.
All right. Cool.
I was watching Funk. I guess it was. I don't know when he did. I was actually watching the replay. He was actually asking people to put thumbs down.
Really?
Who?
Yeah, it was kind of a joke, but he is right. It doesn't matter what people do. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It means somebody was there watching, and YouTube knows that. That's what it is.
That's my favorite comeback when somebody in the chat goes, "Don't forget to give a thumbs up" or whatever. I'm like, man, give a thumbs down. I don't care.
Well,
See how many thumbs down we can get.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter, honestly. People and there's people that just go around and hit thumbs down on everything they see anyway, who cares?
Yeah. Does that do anything if you get a thumbs down?
No.
What's that?
It actually helps your channel.
Yeah.
It's engagement. YouTube doesn't care if it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down as long as you engage. Because there are channels that make YouTube millions of dollars and all the person does is try to piss other people off.
There you go. That's very
and they're
true.
still making millions.
Yeah. They don't care.
Engagement's engagement.
So that's why
Let's
Jimmy
give Mike a thumbs down.
So that's why Jimmy P's trying to get everybody to put thumbs down.
Oh, I am not. Hey.
For he can start getting good money. Keep you shopping. Oh, sorry, Mike. I gotta behave.
No, you
I'm
don't.
on timeout.
I'm just going to be myself. If I feel like giving somebody a jab, why not? It's not like nobody takes a jab at me, right? Come on. That's my sole purpose in life, for people to pick on me, Mike.
Well, that's why
I'll
you
be
guys are
quiet.
here right now. Then
Nobody cares what you think.
Wow.
Mike B.
Oh,
Breaking
no.
out the big guns.
There I go again, Terry. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Hey, Mike B.
yeah.
You saw my last video I dropped?
I have not yet.
Okay, Jimmy. I don't have to ask you because I know you always cutting the damn grass,
No, I'm not.
and I know Terry's very busy. So when Terry has time, you can watch it and let me know what you think about it.
I'll go take a look, buddy. I will.
All right.
What, are we talking about guppy grass?
No, that's from 3 years ago, Terry. We're not talking about that
All right.
anymore.
How about
I got some. I actually have some to send you. We just got to wait for it to warm up a little bit.
You cracked me up. Oh, my God.
I really do. It's hair algae free. It doesn't have snails in it. It's the only tank that's got clean guppy grass in it. All the rest of
Amazing.
it got hair algae and snails and everything else.
Oh, my God.
I'm not lying, man. I got a 40 breeder that's got clean guppy grass in it. That I'm going to send you.
Ah,
See it down there?
I
Bucket?
see it. Yeah.
That's clean guppy grass. No hair algae, no snails.
There's just one thing I gotta say.
What's that?
If you guys like this stream, go ahead and hit the like, the share button, and the notification bell. But if you don't like it, you can go ahead and hit the thumbs down. It don't matter. It helps out everything.
Hit the thumbs down, share it out to everybody, and say, "Who is this idiot?"
There you go.
Yep. They'll
Michael,
definitely give me a thumbs down for that song. So
No way. And about that song, you got to look up Roger Waters' "The Tide Is Turning."
yeah.
The exact same chord progression.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And I'm
it's,
not saying it is a bad thing because I mean there's so many songs out there now that if you make a chord progression, you're repeating another song.
Yeah. It's
just the whole
very basic.
the whole
chords,
time you
man.
were strumming it, that song was going in the back of my head.
Yeah, it's gonna be tweaked and finalized soon. So
No, it
Sound
sounded
way-
great. I liked it.
I think I got a few Roger Waters albums in my collection somewhere.
The
I bet
pros
those
and
aren't in the
cons of
box.
hitchhiking. You old fart.
I
Yeah.
bet those aren't in the box.
There. Oh gosh.
Where are your stickers and everything else that's in?
Well, Mike, I'm doing the 2024 makeover, and I'm going to find a place for all the stuff in the box. I promise.
No, you're just gonna get a bigger box to put more stuff in it. That's what
It is kind of full.
box is stored away.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
you keep buying bigger houses, isn't it?
Yep, for more, just to fit more boxes.
It's the only
Oh.
reason you buy bigger houses is just because you got more junk.
Yeah, we got more
Eventually run out
stuff.
of room.
Yeah,
Yep,
stuff.
yep. And I've lived here for about 8 years, and I've never put anything in my attic. Not one
Oh
thing.
my god, I had
know.
that thing stuffed.
It's I have stuff sitting in my garage, but
Well, take everything out from the garage and put it in the attic.
I don't want to put anything in the attic. I hate attics.
And don't worry about it. Just put the boxes with the stuff that you're never gonna see again. Just put it up there. Then you got enough space in your
When
garage,
I fill the house, just forget to leave everything up there.
and then you got your garage. You can turn your garage into a fish room.
I could do
Have you
that.
not seen every haunted house movie out there? Stay the hell out of the attic, man.
Yeah, the attic is a bad place. Yeah.
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 I used to work for Comcast, and I had to run cable, and I went to the attic, and I missed the beam, and Garcia just went through the wall, through the
Oh
ceiling.
no.
I just went through the
Yeah,
ceiling.
how'd that work out for you?
Well, the owner told me I needed a higher ceiling. Thank you, and it was for his garage.
My
He wanted
gosh.
to put, he wanted to put a car lift inside his garage, and his wife didn't want that to happen.
Mm,
Garcia went through the ceiling.
yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, sorry, Alex. Hope you feel better, buddy.
What happened?
He had another flare up with the sinus.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. What's up? Did Lando come in?
That's
Oh,
not
man.
fun at
What's up,
all.
Lando? Yeah.
Hey, getting
Yeah.
back to having stuff. George Carlin, one of my all-time favorite comedians, he did a whole routine on stuff one time. How we have all this stuff.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Yeah. I used to listen to George Carlin.
So Jimmy P, you really like the way I set it up, my living room?
Yeah, I told you that. A lot of people have told you that. It looks nice.
Is that one on the corner that's angled? Is that a
Yeah.
saltwater?
No, that's the fresh water. That's the Frontosa tank.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's holy. Okay.
This one I'm still working on. The Oscar tank with the car, then the Frontosa, and then the other one is the Fajaca puffer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I really like it. I do.
Have you guys ever seen an inline UV sterilizer coming out of a canister filter back in, like, where it's you got a canister filter and the line that goes the return, and there's a UV sterilizer kind of like in line with that before it gets back into the tank?
Yeah,
you seen
that's
that?
the best place to put it. And almost all UV sterilizers are inline.
Okay, because I'm trying
That's the best
to.
place to have it.
I'm trying to. So I have a Fluval. It's a 307, and the return with the clear tubing. I'm trying to figure out a connection to do that from there, because you know how the Fluval canister. Have you ever seen where they have the lever you flip up, and you flip up the other one to pull it straight
Yeah.
up off of a? Yeah, and the hoses that come off the top of that, they have like you push the rubber and you turn that orange thing to keep it on there tight. But
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to I put a clear tubing on there instead, but I don't think that's it just doesn't seem right. It's not made for just a straight because I got an inline for somebody else's tank that I usually clean every month, and I'm trying to put their inline sterilizer back
Take
into
take
Gotta
a
trick-
picture. Take a picture of what you got. Take a picture of the UV sterilizer and email it to Gemco, and they'll give you everything you need.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gemco
Will.
has every fitting for any possible anything to do with a fish tank.
It's Gemco or Jimco?
JEHMCO.
Yeah,
Okay.
They have the worst website on the planet, but
Yes,
they
they do.
literally have everything for aquariums.
Cool.
Oh shoot!
All
I
right.
know everybody's sitting on the edge of their seats waiting to hear an update on where my 2 cans of paint are, and Walmart just let me know that they're in Rialto, California.
They're getting there. I'm wondering about that ever since you said that.
Yeah, I know you were. Yeah.
I want to ask everybody in the chat and on the panel, what color should I paint the walls? Because right now it's like a light beige.
Gray. A light gray. I don't know. I just thought of that.
Don't worry about it, because I've been thinking about that same color.
Whew, you have to move all those tanks.
There's no problem with that because I have my local breeder. He'll be here to help with no problem.
Yeah.
But where the Frontosa is, I don't have no problems to paint around it. Because it has that on the stand, I can just pull it right off. It has a double-sided tape.
Mhm.
Boom, I just take it right off, and I'll crawl right to the other side, and I can start painting right there with no problem.
Yep.
And
Rico said lime green. That's a good one.
lime green. Okay, Jeff said flat white. Okay. But with the lime green, I already know that it's gonna help out with the green screen room, whatever you put, it'll stand out better.
Yep. But I don't know, man.
What do you think, Jimmy?
Is he awake?
Jimmy's getting satellites linked up so he can track his paint.
Yeah. Right. Oh,
What do you
man.
think, Terry? What color do you think I should paint the walls?
Terry thinks that's completely up to you.
Oh, I know. What color are your fish tank stands? Are they
They're all
different?
black.
Paint your walls black. There you go. And it'll it'll match it, and then all you'll see is just the glass part itself.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. And the ceiling. Paint the ceiling black too.
Never paint the ceiling black.
I know.
Oh God!
Why not, Terry?
It'll be the darkest room on the planet.
Hey,
I
but the
mean,
fish tank-
there's
fish tank lights
actually
up to light it up.
there's actually a color called ceiling white.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because it
Terry,
spreads
like
the
you
light.
said, don't paint the ceiling black, right? One of my spray cans blew up.
Oh no.
Wow!
Wow, that's like that's perfect right there. Circle.
I'd leave that.
Wow.
Because I was trying to open get the spray paint going. And it's one of those spray cans, and it was not even working. I heard, what's going on? So I grabbed the pin, trying to unblock it, and doing all that stuff, and they didn't want to come out on this. All right, let's just do what we gotta do first, man. Let's go get what we have to get, and we'll come back, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with that can. And when
All
I
right,
come back,
get a can of paint and walk us through step by step. I want to see how it happened.
There you go.
when I came back, I just see the whole ceiling with a big circle black in there, but the whole house was just smelling like Oh, you can smell the paint.
Mm.
Just basically the can, the top of the can. I took that piece out and I just started going like this, trying to make sure it could come out. But it was like old paint or something. And it was clogged up. And forget it. And
What's up, Whip?
What's going on, Whip?
Hey, yo, Whip, it's time to get tanked.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
were talking about meeting people at Aquashella. I got to meet Whip at the Chicago one.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like his sense of humor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep, and I met him at Keystone. It was great meeting him over there.
Yeah.
You gonna go to Aquashella in Chicago, Terry?
I don't think they're having it anymore. I think Chicago's done.
No, they're bringing it back.
They're bringing it back, Terry. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard. I'll go if they have it.
You better.
They're having it in
Or
Chicago.
what? What are you gonna do, Jimmy?
Jimmy ain't gonna do nothing.
That is-
He can't even get out of that house.
That is me saying that I can't go to any of them. So if you have a chance to go to one, you better go.
You
It
better.
sounded to me like a threat. I thought I was gonna have to dig up my grandpa to take care of my light work or something.
Oh my God.
No, Scotty. No, Scotty. Nobody didn't say Keystone. Sorry, Scotty. Nobody didn't say Keystone.
Love you, Jimmy.
Oh,
No,
man.
I just like to see people go to the shows that they can go to. I enjoy seeing people having fun. That's all.
I did when I did the Chicago show this last time. I did it real last minute, so I booked my hotel last minute, the whole thing, and so I had to pay last minute pricing. I had to pay like $300 a night for the hotel room. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
does this thing come with like blowing a hooker or what?
It better.
And, yeah, at that price. And
Oh my
I
God.
did. I did wind up on the first official day, or was it? Yeah, I think it was the first official day. I figured out where to get the Bloody Marys for breakfast in the morning. So
Well,
once
sure.
they opened the doors for the Aquashella, I'm walking around with a Bloody Mary, and everybody's like, "Where the hell did you get that?" I was like, "I got skills, man."
Mm-hmm.
Priority. You got to put
But-
things in the.
That hotel, that bar in the hotel, it was like a $12 Bloody Mary, and it was only like a few ounces, man. It was just like a short glass.
My
So I
God.
spent a lot of money.
I guess. Yeah.
Terry, they saying that it's August 3rd and the 4th for Chicago.
Really, this year?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was it
August
Sean?
3rd and August 4th.
I guess they worked out all the details.
I'll
That they
be
were
there,
having.
but I'm bringing my own damn Bloody Mary mix. I'm telling you that.
There you go. Oh man.
Rico said, "I hope you make it again, Bert. We need to have a meal this time. Don't ever ask me to narrate chat. It's horrible. So
So yes, guys, I'm gonna try to make it this year to Keystone, but the thing is, I'm working on a few things. It's not been easy for me, but I've been trying to sacrifice a few things just to get there, do things with everybody. 'Cause I know everybody really likes to hang out with Garcia, but sometimes it's a little rough.
yep, you can only do what you can do.
I was gonna go to the Clash this past one, which I guess it was last year now.
Yeah.
And the doggone girl I was dating at the time talked me out of it. So I should have known right then and there that was a red flag. But I didn't learn.
That's all right. This next one's going to be even better. I'm doing my part to
You,
make sure that.
Alex.
So I'm gonna try to make this upcoming one.
Jimmy's going to hop a train and go.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Why not? Just
If I go anywhere, it will be to an Aquashella, probably in Dallas.
yeah.
Soon as he'll go to one of the shows, as soon as he finds out where's his paint at now.
Say that again.
Yeah, his paint first.
Yeah, he gets paint first before he goes anywhere.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right.
And again, update, it's in Rialto, California.
I don't even know where that's at in California.
Oh, gosh.
Rialto. Is that like down by San Diego or something? Or
Oh, shoot.
it just doesn't matter. It's probably Southern California, I would imagine. Yep. Well, if me and Maritza ever stop in California, we'll have to, maybe we'll be able to swing by.
It's just
It's
a
on
little
my
west of San Bernardino, if you know where that's at.
Kinda. She knows I don't. I'm not a Californian.
Yeah, well, I'm not either. I just live here.
I'm a Virginian, Floridian / Illinoisan type of person.
Now, if you wanted to know where every good bar in St. Louis is, I could tell you that. But,
Yeah.
You got to be careful, man. Bar hopping in St. Louis.
Well, yeah. Well, that's another reason why I find myself here out on the West Coast, People are leaving St. Louis like, rats off a ship. They really are.
I've been through there like maybe 2 times. It's just driving through.
Everybody in St. Louis is moving out to the county. The
Yeah.
city itself is really getting bad.
Huh. Yeah.
And Matt, I am not prehistoric.
For a person to say that, you're speaking the truth.
Who said that? Matt?
Yeah. I think Matt was probably the very first person that started to give me trouble way back when.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's all right.
Hey, Mike, check this out. We should have a Keystone Pass boxing match
Who?
or inflatable gloves or maybe one of those blow up samurai sumo wrestler suits.
Oh, I've seen those. The sumo suits.
You know what?
Those things are funny to watch.
I would do that. I sure would.
Yeah. Well, I told him I put this out there. Scotty knows, Rico knows, whoever else been listening knows that for the next one, I'm bringing some instruments. I said I was going to last year, but the rain was horrible. It would have got into the bed of my truck and all that stuff. But
And
I'm gonna
Garcia's
bring
not
'em.
singing.
Huh?
And Garcia's not singing.
Yes, you are.
Hell no.
Yep. It's too late. It's already been stamped and approved.
I think that would be great.
It could be stamped and approved, but it doesn't have the Garcia Aquatic signature.
What are Pennsylvania's 420 laws? Anybody know?
Well,
I do not know.
everybody was smoking up over there. That's
I
all
think
I'm saying.
I think the person to ask would be Jason, Depths Unknown, because he lives a couple hours away from like where the Clash is at. So I would ask him. You may know. It's not legal at all yet. I guess in that state.
Well, is it Rico? Is it kind of decriminalized? I mean, like around here, they got a set thing like if you've got less than 15 grams, they don't even worry about it.
Right.
No.
Yeah, well, maybe medicinal.
So one
But
thing I
it's
just
not
learned-
legal. It's illegal, but if you have a small amount, they really don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, unless you be the best way to do it is just Googling it. It's the best way.
$500 fine. That's some BS right there, man. Ugh,
Yeah.
wrong.
30 days in jail, $500. Okay.
Maybe I'll maybe I won't go to the Clash.
Oh, Jerry.
Terry, I see you throw many. It didn't even bother. It just smelled like a damn cigarette. That's all it was. Smoke everywhere. Didn't bother nobody.
That'll work.
And
Yeah, I guess
especially
people
on
can have those little, like,
the
like
little
those little things. Like if you were to vape, you hold it like it's like the little square things or whatever.
yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
you could do the same way with that if you were smoking. You know.
They have the vapes and the weed pen.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So it doesn't even matter because everybody was still with those. Good stuff. Yeah.
Rico, that is gonna happen. So he just doesn't know it yet. It's gonna happen.
Rico, I'm not gonna sing at all.
He said that last year. That's why he left early, so he didn't have to sing.
No. I even ended out late, but my body was shutting down, and I was waiting for you to open that bottle so I could just start taking a shot. But it
Got
was
the
good
pour
for
up?
me to take that bottle with me, and me and my brother finished that bottle. Ooh!
I know. Mercy gave you the bottle, and you're like, "All right, bye." I was like, "Dang, he came and got what he wanted to get, and he left."
Oh, no way. All right, problem solved. I'm going.
What's that?
Well, Big Steve says where the Clash is, it's only 20 minutes to the border. So you can go to the dispensary, get whatever you want, and bring it back.
All right.
I just didn't want to drive half the way through Ohio and Pennsylvania with like a half an ounce on me, and then get
Right.
pulled over. And
Terry wrote something there. I mean, Terry. Rico wrote something for you, Terry.
oh yeah, that'll work. All right, I'll go.
Ugh.
I got
Oh.
pulled over in Ohio once, man. They ain't playing.
Is that right?
Ohio's terrible. They clocked me with an airplane. I mean, that's just wrong.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh my God.
And
Well,
They
guys,
really did, man. They had like 6 or 7 cars pulled over, and I'm like, well, where were you guys at? I didn't see you. And he goes, look up. Or a freaking plane flying on the toll road. What is that? I-80 that goes through?
yeah,
Yeah, with a freaking airplane.
Oh,
all right, guys, I'm gonna go get some stuff done.
go get some
It's
paint.
a long way
Paint your
from
walls.
my live stream to later.
remind everybody what time that is, Berto, and I'm not joking.
Well,
What time is that?
8 o'clock
8 o'clock Eastern time.
Eastern
Eastern.
Standard Time.
All right.
And go
Yep.
shout and get some food. I gotta get the munchies, put it that way. Later, Terry. Later, Mike.
Later, man.
See you later.
Jimmy P.
Bye, Berto.
Thank
See you
for
later,
being
buddy.
the best behavior.
All right.
Oh man. Yep. But I'm gonna have to get going myself here. Actually, I've been about 3 hours up here.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks to you
Well,
guys.
good seeing you,
I
Terry.
didn't have those awkward silences by myself.
You guys have been streaming pretty hard, man.
Yeah.
What was it? Midnight last night? You guys were all at it?
Oh, we were at it. So what?
It was late.
It was Eastern time for me. I know it was like after 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
No wonder I overslept this morning.
And Terry, are you on again next Saturday?
Yeah, every Saturday.
And what time is that, sir?
It's all subject to change. It depends on my doctor's appointments. Right now, my last Saturday is next Saturday for getting my infusions, my IV.
Okay.
And then after that, if my blood work comes out all right, then I'm cut loose, and then I'll probably start doing it at, I don't know, maybe 9 o'clock my time,
Okay.
which
that
would be
works.
8 o'clock East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
Good
cool.
deal.
Yep. I filled in until you came back because I was doing I was up there making breakfast for a little bit, streaming. So, but that was just to fill in until somebody else came back on Saturday mornings. So,
Right.
That when I watched the one where you were making eggs.
I mean, I didn't really show what I was making. It was just sitting there. I was just talking about it. I didn't really actually show all this stuff. So, I don't know. It was just like one of those things. I was like, I'm doing, so I might as well go up on a stream. So I did it a few times. So,
Well, my co-host didn't make it this last Saturday, yesterday.
Yeah.
He didn't make it. He sent me a text about an hour later going, "Sorry, man, overslept."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I don't care.
Well, it'll be cool getting that thing going again.
Well,
and-
you know what? You know what, Terry? This is your chance because it's not. Look what Scotty wrote. It's not. Hasn't been on in a long time. You could take it back.
Well, Terry was the creator and original, whatever you want to call it, with the Saturday morning cartoons. I remember when you first started that, Terry.
Yeah, I had a little bit of help. It just got too big for me. I was like, this is a little bigger than what I wanted. I'm more of a, just fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy. And the other co-host kind of wanted to structure things a little more. And I don't do structure very well. So it just didn't
You and me
work out.
both.
I think
Yeah.
they did a good job with it, though.
Oh, yeah, it was fun. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But hey, good to see you back on, and I'll be there whenever you're on the next time.
So
I
you're,
should be
Jimmy, you're
around
gonna be
10
there
o'clock.
you're gonna get up at 5 in the morning and watch it.
I'm usually up at 6, but for
Okay.
Terry, you never know.
Set your alarm.
I still have visions of guppy grass in my head.
I got a tank ready. I just got to let it warm up. I don't want to be sending no heat packs or anything like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, I agree with you there.
So,
Yeah.
so as far as your tanks there behind you, I mean, what do you have kind of like a plan as far as what you want to put in them or something, or
No.
not yet? Okay.
You were listening
Yeah,
when I said I'm more of a fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were at that part
No.
yet.
Terry does not have a plan. Never has had a plan.
The only plan is they definitely have to have water.
Yeah, that's a
Good
good start. Yeah,
Yeah.
good start.
Yeah.
Then if I see something that tickles my fancy and I think it's an appropriate place to put them, I'll stick them in there.
That's right.
that sounds like a plan.
That's why you got to.
I'm actually more fired up with my upstairs tank. I'm probably just going to throw some just miscellaneous fish in these tanks.
Yeah.
My main goal the rest of this month is to get an auto top off, a new protein skimmer because my protein skimmer took a crap, and a a new RO unit because the RO unit I got's a piece of shit. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and an Inkbird. I need to get an Inkbird too. I think that's what they're called. Jimmy, isn't that what those temperature controllers are called?
Yeah. Inkbird.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, I'll trade you the one I have because I don't have any heaters in here anymore for that guppy grass. I'll send it to you.
You don't need anything for the freaking guppy grass. It's guppy
I know,
grass.
but I've been waiting 3 years, Terry. I'm willing to make a deal. Oh my God.
Atkins, I was looking at Bulk Reef Supply, and I can't remember the company that made the ATO I was
I'll be
looking
right
at. But yeah. Yes, Whip, the upstairs tank is saltwater, and believe it or not, a few of the corals survived.
How about that?
12-day, no lights, no pumps running, no nothing.
Well, there you go.
But a lot of the corals said "fuck you" and just up and died, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Corals have absolutely no will to live. They're like, if something goes remotely close to wrong, they're like, screw you, I'm dying. They just don't care. They're just like, yeah, I'm going to die now.
Well, that's another reason for people to start watching you again because I never know what you are going to do, and that's why I used to watch you. You know, so
I got to get that. The biggest problem I had with that tank upstairs is it evaporates a gallon of water a day.
Oh my gosh!
And I've been trying to keep up with it manually, and it's just not working out. So I'm gonna set up like a 5-gallon reservoir with RO to just automatically top that tank off. I think I'll have a lot easier time, every few days topping off, a 5-gallon reservoir as opposed to trying to do a gallon a day.
Right, right.
And
a gallon a day. How big is the tank?
Yeah, it's a 4-foot, 55-gallon with a sump.
A gallon a day.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, it may not be exactly a gallon, but it's pretty.
Well, yeah, I know. That's wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I can use the ATO as a kind of like an automatic water changer as well. You can take just like air-length tubing and start draining water out of the display tank, and you can have your reservoir, and it'll just keep dumping into the sump as the sump level comes down.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Well, hey, Mike, I think I better go grab some. Well, now it's lunchtime.
Lunchtime. It's almost dinner time here.
But hey, thanks for letting me hang out with you. Great seeing you again, Terry. Always.
Yep.
Oh, same with you guys. I like hanging out with you guys.
And thanks to everybody in the chat for hanging out with Mike today. And we'll see him again next week, and maybe we'll see him cook breakfast again sometime soon.
Maybe.
But hey, you guys take it easy. I'll catch you down the trail, okay?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna
Later,
hop
Jay.
down too. I'm gonna hop down.
See you
Yeah,
later,
I'm out.
Terry.
Yeah, Jerry. So, all right.
I
Hey, I
actually gotta
appreciate you coming
go
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, always.
and hopefully, you can make it out there to the Clash.
I'm gonna try. It's a long ways away, but I'll give it a try.
Yeah. So, all right, man. Well, have a good rest of your weekend.
All right, later.
See ya. All right. Appreciate all you guys coming up here, and everybody in chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Are we leaving now? Well, it doesn't have to be goodbye. Okay, it could just be until next time. Something I need to do though, real quick before I go. I'm on my. Oh, where am I at here? On my other channel, I'm just trying to set it up. And do I have a live option? Ooh, I do. So I can go live on my other channel. So what I'm going to be doing here and there is I'm going to be going live on my other channel on Music Fix, which is at music_fix. I type it in here. At music_fix. So here's the other. This is all just around music and everything. At music_fix. I just typed it in there, the other channel, and this is what the logo looks like, guys. I'm going to start utilizing that for more. I'll still come on here and play the guitar and kind of mess around with it a little bit, but here's the actual what the logo looks like. Okay, that's what it looks like. There's a lot of music fixes, I guess, but it's red with guitar. And go on there. There's some content on there. Go ahead and check it out. Also, if you guys haven't yet, you have to go on Maritza's channel. Pause. It's right there. She's in the chat. Pause and Percussion. Go there. She has content up. She's putting up some content. If you haven't subscribed to her channel yet, please subscribe to her channel. And what we always say, like, check the videos out, hit likes, whatever, leave comments and stuff. Yeah, so do that. And I will be coming up on, you know what? What does it say? It takes me back to this channel, Mike. Oh, it takes you back to this channel. Oh, see, I don't think I even put that up right. So a mod. Is there any? Yeah, if you haven't subbed to Maritza's, like, go ahead and sub. She's trying to get them up there. Yeah. Is there any mods here? Do I have any mods in the house? Because obviously I don't know how to put up a link to a channel. So let me try something here before I share, copy link. Oh, there we go. Count, switch over to that one. Live. Okay, paste. Okay, here we go. Half the people here are mods. Oh, okay. Oh, you did it. Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it there, Jorge. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to that one, and I'm gonna do like a test. I'm gonna do a test live run on there real quick. Just to kind of bring up a live thing for a few. So, and another question is, how do they switch? If you guys want to go, I'm going to be there. I'm going to get off here real quick, and I'm going to go over there. I just want to test it out over on that onto Music Fix. So Jorge put up the link to that. This is just a little just test run, okay? Just so to speak. So I'm going to get off here, and I will go over there and hopefully just come up there for a minute and chat and kind of get it into the system or whatever you want to call it. All right. So I'll see you guys later. If you want to swing by over there for a second, that's cool. All right. Take it easy.